Hi everybody, welcome. We're just starting with D&D here. We're getting set up. I will let you guys see in a moment and I will let you guys hear.
Sure you're not.
Hello, everyone. Obviously, today I do not have my face up because, well, that thing's ugly and it's been ugly for a while, but
You
can't
shush.
help it.
Shit.
Welcome to the D&D stream. Today we are going to be running through the Lost Mine of Phandelver, or at least trying to get to it. We'll see if the players survive. Who knows? They might kill each other.
This is Sparta.
How
This
did
is
I do this
Kitty's.
last time?
Gather the felines.
First rule of Sport Club: we don't talk about Sport Club. All right.
Anyhow, everybody, I'm seeing 8. There shall be an attempt. Yes, there will be an
Attempt.
attempt.
That's all that is an attempt.
Alrighty, so if y'all want to go ahead and go through and introduce yourselves real quick, I am IggiTPanda. I am going to be the storyteller of this fine adventure.
It still lacks to be seen as fine yet, much less a double fine.
Okay. I'm
Why?
Mordalin. I am playing a sorcerer. I also have my own Twitch channel, but I'm not streaming tonight because I want to focus on the game.
Yay, priorities.
I am Unstablefable. I also have a Twitch channel, but I am not streaming that tonight. I am playing Rigard the Bard.
I'm Crow. I do not have a Twitch channel, and I won't be streaming tonight. I'm playing a druid. So hi, everybody. Be nice to nature.
Ooh. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Alright, we got 2 more people. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'm Andy. I have no Twitch channel, nor will I get one. Well, I follow everybody else and help
Okay.
them. And I am playing a barbarian who's a bunny with a giant axe. So keep that in mind.
Bunbarian.
It's a barbarian.
There you go.
He has fluffy tail, so bun.
I'm Lily and I'm getting really mad at my Streamlabs at the moment because I can't
Uh-oh.
get it to show my freaking screen and it's gonna get me so mad. How did I do this last time?
Are you showing your display or trying to show game?
I'm trying to show my character sheet.
Right. I do the screen display.
What?
Go into where you have your game capture. Do a display capture.
Yeah, it won't let me choose that.
Oh wow. Bummer.
Yeah.
Or move it from whatever I can't put in the first position.
I think I've already made friends with Andy.
Well, that and my normal character I always play in D&D is a druid. And whenever we changed our characters from one of our other campaigns that Iggy ran from 5e into D&D Beyond, or Pathfinder into 5e with D&D Beyond, I don't think he wants me to play anymore.
Oh,
Because it gives me on default certain spells that I kill parties with. And certain people in my party.
teach me your ways.
Andy,
Your ways.
Andy is known as the party killer.
I,
But real quick, because I just saw this, and I do apologize if you're still there. Quests 44, thank you so much for the follow. I do greatly appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Man, woman, tree, fish, individual.
Helicopter.
Physical
Helicopter.
plane of existence.
greedy ginger that I cannot. I'm not awake. Greedy ginger dragon.
Greedy ginger dragon.
Yeah.
I like greedy ginger dragon. That sounds much better.
You got a problem against gingers?
Ooh.
Kill them.
No, I said I like it.
A greedy ginger dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I hit all the points there.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a red dragon?
No.
dragon greedy. But yeah, we're getting rolling. We're getting things set up and going. If you guys watched the previous stream, you'll know that there are 4 players who were in the last one,
This
and
one?
they had loads of fun, let me tell you.
This. What?
Ooh.
How and why? Why are you being stupid?
Because it's
Sorry.
Streamlabs.
It's because I only have an intelligence of 11.
Oh, it's making
I
my head hurt.
I have a negative intelligence.
It's
so-
okay. I'll get this, guys. I'll get this.
Yeah, just to let you know, like, what I had to do is I had put the display capture at the very top, and then that way it would capture my display. If I didn't
This
do
calls
that-
for more alcohol.
Hey, I'm working on it. I got mine next to me. With one of the greatest hockey teams in the world,
Which
Ha!
one?
Colorado Avalanche, baby.
Got it.
You got it? Sweet.
Back when Forsberg was on the team, sure.
I'm gonna have to resize it so it actually fits in there, but ha! I got it, guys.
At least it's there. Yay!
High fives all
Yay!
around. High fives. We all did it. Woo!
Ugh, that didn't help my headache.
Oh, and Lily, your tickets are procured for TRF.
Yes!
Team
I was
Fortress.
up at 6:45 this morning.
Yay!
She was making her way downtown.
Walking fast.
Now and walking nowhere. I went from my bed to do my computer chair and bought tickets for Texas
That
Marathon.
early in the morning, you might as well be walking downtown.
No, honestly, I don't know how I got from my bed to my desk. So I could have walked. I could have crawled. I don't know.
To get up that early, I would have just slept with my computer.
There. That should be better for you guys. You should be able to see everything now.
Okay. Rav, take it away.
I am ready to go.
Alrighty.
On to battle! I need an email.
Oh no. We're not doing this. Alrighty. So, from the previous previous game and all like that, you guys ended up traveling to the city of Neverwinter, because you guys were very much confused and dazed, and in that small town, you were not going to be able to figure out the answers to your questions, but something was calling you to the city of Neverwinter. Then, in the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple of days' travel southeast of the city. And also, he had asked, because he really wanted to make sure that things were taken care of, he asked an extra person to join you guys on this endeavor. And so, with that, Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he had his brothers, that only he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on a horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter. Wow. I can't read today.
Am I supposed to write
claiming-
these names down?
Claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of some business. And if you want to write things down, you definitely can. Feel free. Andy's probably already writing stuff down, so, you know.
Fight me.
You spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail.
Let's
And
go
so
get
there
some
you have it.
bandits.
So I figure you guys have been taking the past few days, probably kind of, chit-chatting with each other and hanging out and all like that. So if you guys want to go ahead and just start kind of chit-chatting and whatnot, feel free.
Better question. Am I a part of the group yet?
You are with the group. You're not, quote-unquote, a part of the group.
No,
That's where
I'm
you
asking
guys...
if I'm
You're there. You're
in
with
the group.
Are you
Yeah.
present?
them. Present.
You're the plus
I'm a
one
present.
to guarding.
Yes, Lily, you are a gift.
Yay!
I'm just gonna play a little tooty toot toot on my flute.
All right, go ahead and do a check for me. Remembering what these things are.
Performance check.
Performance, yes. I was trying to remember if it was performance or not, but my brain.
13.
All right, so it's about early to midday. You guys have already gotten up and been writing for a little while, and Rigard starts playing a nice little tune on his pan flute. It's decent tune, just kind of relaxing as the wagon is carrying on. It's not fire through the fire and the flames, but it's something.
Are we ever going to get there?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we
How
there
about
yet?
now? How about now?
So here's the question: which one of you is driving the wagon?
It ain't me. I'm a bunny.
I thought we were just guiding the wagon. No one said we were driving it.
Oh yeah, somebody's got to drive the wagon because
I can drive the wagon.
Oh, I was gonna
Gundert,
say I'll drive
you're
it.
driving.
Okay.
I mean, all right.
I'll drive the wagon.
Okay.
So if you guys would like, you guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves to each other because one of you does not know the others.
One of us is not like the others. And what do I have to roll for
One of
driving the
us
wagon?
looks
No,
goofy.
you're fine. There are 2 oxen pulling the wagon, and what you guys have already learned over the last couple of days, if nobody is holding the reins to the wagon, the oxen just completely stop.
I'm gonna stop playing the flute for a second, and I'm gonna scratch an oxen's side and turn to our new compadre and say, "Hello. So, how did you get roped into this quest?"
The rope. Duh.
Ooh, I like rope. Oop, I said that out loud.
I don't know everybody's voices yet. It's hard to really figure that out quite yet. I was in the area, just came with it.
In the
Okay.
area and just decided to drop by.
Yeah.
In the area. To drop.
Well, I'm Rigard. How are you? What's your name?
They call me TL.
Yeah. That's a nice name. I think we're going
Okay.
to be friends, TL.
Okay.
So where were you before you got here?
In the mountains, and the forest, and the desert,
Charles, don't take that out of
and
that.
coastline,
That's totally what I meant, but shh.
with a lot of animals.
I like animals.
And that's where I lock eyes with the bunny folk.
We still keep to our own a little bit.
Anybody want some Haas and pepper stew? I'm a little hungry.
We could eat.
What else?
Should we stop and eat, or should we just... TL, can you... Well, I don't think it's safe to eat and drive a cart.
That's okay. I'm just drinking.
We can take turns.
Drinking.
Not eating and
I
driving.
hope you're
the
not
cart, but
drinking and driving.
Eating.
Drinking and driving.
Does it count if he's drinking and driving if the oxen aren't drinking?
They don't want any anyway.
Wonderful room. Do what I said.
Huh?
Hmm.
I can hardly hear you.
Well, he wasn't talking to...
No,
No.
something going on at home. So,
Oh,
Side quest.
so what are we necessarily doing? They didn't explain it to me. They just told me here's oxen, and I'm like, okay.
Well-
I guess we're taking provisions to a town.
Neverwinter. I heard that when the guy was saying stuff.
We left Neverwinter. We're
Going to
another-
Fandolin.
Thank you.
Oh.
Mandolin. That's why we have the bunny. She's good at keeping up on stuff.
Neverwinter. Does that mean it's going to be warm? I like this
Hopefully.
idea.
Hopefully.
why is
I'm a
it-
spring bunny.
Why is it
Yes.
Neverwinter?
Because I would really like to go to a beach, maybe find a shark, maybe play
Beaches
with
are
it,
nice.
put some
Sharks are
lasers on
okay.
the shark,
It depends on the shark.
Do you
dance a
think
little.
sharks like music?
No, they don't like
Probably.
music.
Who
You see,
doesn't like music?
the problem
Depends
is
on the
the water.
music.
The water amplifies the sound. It hurts the sharks.
But that's why I said it depends on the music, because if it's something really low and serene, it might actually be a good thing.
Compared to the music we just heard, no, it's not.
Well, unfortunately, beggars can't be choosers right now. Well,
Oh, who's begging?
my ex can be a chooser.
And a beggar, I hope.
It doesn't beg for much, it just chooses what it wants.
So you've been on the Tribor Trail for about a half a day, and as you come around a bend, you spot 2 dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods pressed close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on each side.
Embankment.
I stop the carriage and I step off of the carriage. Literally, it's just a step off. I'm 7.5 feet tall, and I walk over to the horses, and I pick them up.
Okay, I'm going to need you to go ahead and see about doing a strength check on that horse.
Actually, with my characteristic, I am considered one size larger when it comes to picking things up.
Okay, that's fine.
So if you still want me to make a strength check, okay.
Roll
Hooray.
them dice.
I don't want to. Oh, I have a herniated disc, I guess.
So you go to pick up the horse, and you're like, oh, never mind.
You're bigger than you look.
I drag the horse then.
All
Actually,
right.
I would just try again, honestly. So, but how are you doing the lifting method? Are you doing prep? What kind of lifting characteristics are you using?
No, how do you mean?
I forget where the thing is in the book, but I was just curious about what kind of lifting thing you were doing. Is it times 15 your strength? Because that's a lot. Anyway, doing it again. Cool. There. How's that?
That's
Okay.
better.
It takes you a little bit, but you're able to pick up the horse.
Yay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Arcee's taking care of one of the horses. I'd like to go investigate the arrows that's sticking out of the side of the horse
Okay.
to see if it's anything that seems like if I recognize like what kind of people utilize those arrows.
All right. So as you're investigating the horse that he is picking up, you notice that the saddlebags have been looted, and nearby in the area is an empty leather map case, and the arrows that you're seeing are some very rudimentary, very basic handcrafted arrows, probably used by smaller creatures.
I'm gonna get off the carriage thing and look around the area quietly.
Okay.
There's a wooded area near here, correct?
Do you want me to roll
Yes,
investigation?
The forest comes right up against the edge of the road. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
17.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Are the horses' bodies cold or still a little warm?
You've noticed that they are actually
Good
cold,
question.
and they've been dead for about a day.
Okay. That's an important
Yes.
observation.
After I move the bodies of the dead horses, I'm gonna dig them all graves.
Okay. Before you're able to do all of that, you see an arrow come flying out of the forest, hits the side of the horse again with an abrupt thud.
Immediately angered, I look up in the direction of where I might have thought the arrow was coming from.
So as you look in the direction of where the arrow came from, you see that there are two goblins that have kind of popped up out of the forest on that side, and there are two on the other side as well. You guys are now in an ambush, and I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, that sucked.
Talk about what sucks.
Well,
One
then.
better.
Whale then.
Well, then.
Give me just 1 second here. I'm trying to find it. It's not telling me. That's dumb. All right. So with the sudden interaction, Tial, you're going to be going first. Then it will be the goblins, followed by Aira, then Vena, I believe, yeah, and then Rigard, and then Galen.
So, describe the battlefield to me real quick.
So basically, you guys are on the road. Right as you're about to do something with the horse, the arrow is struck into the side of the horse, and the goblins come popping out of either side of the forest, and you guys are basically pinched on both sides. There are a total of 4 of them, and they have arrows drawn.
Well, in this case,
Goblins are on the ground, or are they in the trees?
They're on the ground.
Okay.
Goblins are not friends or food. They just need to die. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt using my star map
Okay.
on, we'll say, the goblin on the right side of the horse.
Okay.
And boop.
That does definitely hit.
Because if it didn't, I'd quit this game instantly. There's no goblin that should be missing at level 20 or 21.
Level.
All right. Holy crap.
Oh, I love you too, Kai.
So you fire off your guiding bolt, and it nails that goblin, and he falls over dead.
Yay.
Yay, one down.
I'm also going to move in front of the dead horse to protect it from more arrows incoming. And that would be the rest of my turn.
Alrighty. So now it is the goblins' turns. Turns. Alright, and so the one on the right is going to go ahead and fire an arrow at you.
On the right? I just killed the one on the right.
There's 2 of them.
2 on each side.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
And that is a nat 20.
I don't trust your dice. Can you roll in the thing, please?
I actually, unfortunately, cannot.
Could make yourself just a random base character just so you have dice to roll.
You should have a little camera facing your little dice tray so that we can tell you're not just trying to kill us.
Since your picture's not on there, you should have it on your dice tray so we can verify.
Hey.
But I'm the DM, and there should be no need for me after that.
Quit bullying the DM.
But he did not.
More.
It is a hit, but he did not confirm. So he's gonna do. It's not too bad. Way less than you did.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I need to. So in 5e, you don't need to confirm crits. It just happens.
Yep.
double damage. It just happens.
But I mean, we could take the confirm.
I mean, if you want me to deal double damage, I'll deal double damage.
Well, here's the thing. I would argue that for if any one of us got double damage, it would be pretty crappy of me to not argue it in your case as well. So
Yeah, you have to devil ag to hit it.
Okay. All right,
So-
then the goblin fires the arrow at you, and he hits you for 6 damage.
Not bad. I mean, I don't know what your hit points are.
okay.
And then on the other side, Galen, I believe you're still on the cart.
Yeah, I think the rest of us are still on cart.
Yes, I am.
All right. And I believe Rigard actually came out to inspect
Mhm.
and all like that. So
Yeah,
one of the
I'm on the road.
goblins, one of the goblins on the left is going to go ahead and go after Rigard. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. So the arrow whizzes past you, and you are very aware that you're being fired upon. Then the other goblin is going to go ahead and fire at Trial. And I don't think a 2 with anything that hits at all. So,
Thank God. Again, if you went 2 plus 20, I'd be like, oh.
that was a
For you.
This goblin had a wand of wishing or something, and be like, I just want to hit everything.
I would discuss that later on. Alt. I might just see about adding that later on, but for the time being, we're just going to go with just basic stuff. The next person in line is going to
Me
be
turn.
your turn.
Me turn.
Kill
All
them
right.
all.
So I'm on. How far away from the cart are they?
So
Basic
at first, the downed horses were about 50 feet away from you guys. I'm
Okay.
assuming that you guys got closer. I believe you guys said you guys
Yeah.
got closer than jumped off. So I want to say the goblins are probably 30 feet away from you on either side.
That would be a full dash up there. Okay, so let's go for goblin number 1 on the left side.
Okay.
We gonna run up here and we gonna whack him with the axe.
Is that the goblin that shot at me? Number 1 on the left?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man, that just barely hit. And that goblin's dead.
And stay down.
Good job.
Cleave, go.
Literally got up eye to eye with that goblin and just wham.
How far is
Alrighty.
the goblin?
Probably around 3 feet.
Okay, then it would be about eye to eye.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
All right. The next thing we had was Venna.
Then
Venna is going to pull out her short bow and she's going to attack the next goblin.
Alrighty.
left or right?
Which one's undamaged?
Both.
Left.
All right.
I always think that 7 is a 1.
Mhm.
13.
Unfortunately, you fire your arrow, but the thicket is so dense, the goblin was able to dodge behind the tree before getting hit by the arrow.
How dare, goblin? That's okay. I
What-
love goblins too much to actually hurt them. I mean, I will if I have to, but I love goblins.
Well, I mean, they're kind of trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Kind of trying.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have is going to be Rigard.
Yes. Well, first things first. Somebody hurt my boy. He's my new boy, and we're best friends now. I don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna have to cast Vicious Mockery on the goblin that did damage to Tial.
Okay.
Its effects is a 1d4 psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
which is 1. And last time, it was a what the fuck are you? And I think that worked really, really well. And I thought I'd try it again, but apparently it didn't work as well.
All right, so I gotta make a wisdom save.
Mhm.
Cause fucking locked it. Yeah, no, I failed that one.
Yeah, it's a 14 to a wisdom save.
Yeah, no, I failed that one. All right, so you insulted the goblin, and it was baffled by the insult that it hurt its brain.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Yes, absolutely. I would then like to also cast. Can I do 2 casts? 1 cast as a bonus action, and 1 as my primary action.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, can I do 2 casts? 1 as a bonus action and 1 as a primary action.
So yes, technically you can, because you use vicious mockery,
Mhm.
which is a normal action.
Yep.
If you have a bonus action, then you can.
Okay, because the other one's also a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast a minor illusion of sound right in their vicinity because they're at 30 feet from me, right?
Yeah.
And so I can cast sound up to 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast a minor illusion sound of a really pissed off horse.
Okay. All right. So as you do that, the goblin kind of jolts a bit and is kind of looking around. He's a little flustered by hearing this sound of a horse nearby, trying to figure out where the horse is coming from.
If the creature uses an action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check.
Okay. All right. The next one will be Galen. You got a slightly distracted goblin on one side, and you got a really angry, just angry goblin on the other side. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Yep, it's your turn.
All right. Going to the right, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay. Go ahead and just, you know. All right. You fire off your magic missile, and it hits the goblin on the right, and he just kind of stumbles back, and he's completely caught
I
off guard
just
at this
needed
point.
you to know.
After hearing the horse sounds and also um, getting hit, it's completely got him just like really confused. Okay, so at the top of the order, we're going back to unless you got anything else you're doing.
No.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go back to TL.
Let me see. I'm gonna use Ice Knife.
Okay.
I think I got the approval of her again.
Sorry.
All right, go for it.
Yay.
Oh man, just barely hits.
Oh, okay. Rawr.
Slippery
Oh,
goblins.
Glancing
God.
blow.
So you throw this ice knife at this goblin, and bam, he just falls over dead. Hits him
Yay.
right between the
That's
eyes.
my boy.
Yay.
That's my
So
boy.
I'm gonna
That's
speak
my
in
boy.
Goblin to how many more left? Just the last one.
There's just one on the other side of the road.
I'm gonna speak in Goblin to it and be like, if you wish to live, you should leave. Because the bunny's gonna fuck you up.
And it's the goblin's turn. What is the goblin doing?
So what the goblin is going to go ahead and do is he's actually going to go ahead and dip into the bushes and trees and all like that and escape.
Take
As
its
he
dick.
is running away. Say what?
I call after him. Chicken shit.
You hear some sort of like rambling in goblin as he disappears.
What'd he say? I can understand it. I know Goblin.
He said, "I'm out of here," and a couple of goblin curses.
Damn it. I need goblin ears. I'm gonna work on a necklace.
Well, at least you got a couple.
Well, I gotta cut them off first.
Wait, what?
But each goblin has two.
I know, but I have to cut them off.
She only wants the right ear.
Are we out of battle?
Yes, you're out of battle.
I'm gonna search the surrounding area to see if they have any hidden loots.
Okay.
Just in the immediate area.
You do not find anything.
So,
Oh, it didn't
because I
freeze. They
know
just stopped
goblin.
talking for.
would you say I have enough
bit. It
experience
went,
with
like,
goblins to know that
completely
there are hidden
silent.
tunnels around?
It's a very interesting question. Go with.
Wouldn't that be a nature and investigation checks?
Let's go with a history check.
Ooh.
History?
We don't have. Yeah, we have this.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
How that?
You do know that goblins tend to not stray too far from their hideouts, and sometimes they do indeed have goblin holes that they will hide into, or other times they have trails that they follow back up.
Okay. I'm gonna resume burying the horses.
I'm gonna return to looking around the area, see if I
Alright.
can find anything.
Gonna cut off some goblin ears. Put them in my bag so I can make a necklace later. They have to
Okay,
dry. Pretty fresh right
you've
now.
got 6 goblin ears.
Yay, goblin ears.
Mhm.
Did in my search around the area on the dead goblins, did they have anything?
They had very, very crude weapons. Nothing that you would want to use, really. Galen, are you doing anything?
Galen's sleeping. Come on, Batman.
Well, I'm here. I'm just ready.
Is there anything you want to do?
Nope, just riding in the wagon.
So
Waiting
we
to
just
get
kinda
to
sat
this next
back down.
town.
All right. So Venna, you notice that there actually is a trail off to the side that leads up a different path away from the town itself, and it's very well traversed by goblins. In fact, it's you find out that the goblins, creatures, and all like that have been using this place to stage ambushes for some time. And go ahead and do a survival check for me.
Oh shit!
Who's doing the survival check?
You.
You.
Hmm. 18.
Yay.
Dang.
Good job.
Alrighty. So you do find out that there is pretty well hidden.
That what?
Behind thickets, there is a trail that is
Mhm.
hidden pretty well behind thickets on the north side of the road that leads northwest.
Okay.
And you've noticed you can recognize the fact that there's about a dozen goblins that have come on the trail, as well as signs of two human-sized bodies being hauled away.
2 human-sized bodies. Okay, so I'm gonna wave out to the others so they know where I am, and then I'm gonna follow the trail. Pulling out my sword, just so I'm ready.
Is this trail good enough for the cart to go down? Because, we are charged for protection of the cart.
No, the cart would not be able to make it down that trail. However, you can easily steer the wagon away from the road and tie off the oxen.
Like in a
If you'd
hidden
like.
niche area?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can kind of pull them off and all like that, have them hidden pretty well, and tie them off to some trees and all like that, and you'd be good to go.
I think that would probably be a smart idea, so it doesn't get stolen and, we don't get our 10 gold pieces apiece. So who wants to move the oxen over into the area?
Why do we need to move the oxen? Dragging dead horse.
Because we don't want them injured either while we're
Yeah, we should tie
chasing
him off to a
the
tree.
ranger.
Chasing who?
The ranger. She found a trail off, and it looks like people were dragged down it. Like people that
Just
maybe
call me a
are
ranger?
employers. No, you're not a ranger. You're a thief now, aren't you?
Rogue.
Rogue, thief, same thing.
I was like, wait,
Terminology.
ranger? We
Whatever.
have a ranger?
We shouldn't disturb nature's way.
But it's a already done trail. We're not making a trail. We've already found one. And these things have stolen some. These are probably the people who killed these horses. Don't you think you should seek retribution?
No, because that is not the way of us. That is the way of the goblin. This is what they do. That is their nature. We should not seek revenge for something that has not harmed us. Very harsh.
But best buddy, what if the people that they took, what if they were good people that took care of the other stuff? Like
What if
Like-
they're the people who employed us to take these supplies to the next town for the next town?
Then that is the way of the nature that just happened.
But it's a natural consequence if they planned it. A natural consequence happens whenever things happen naturally and evolve over time. If somebody plans it and goes out of their way, that's a manipulation of the situation and of the nature.
Is it in your nature to seek revenge?
Yeah.
it's in my nature to help people, and it looks like it was people that are dragged away.
And
If
it's not-
anything, they deserve proper burials at the least.
Or what if they're still alive? They may need rescuing. So it may not be really viewed as revenge if they're not dead. It's
Do you
a
know if they're
rescue
dead or if
mission.
they're alive?
But we won't know that until we follow them.
Think of it this
So-
way. We were here in this
You're-
exact spot at this exact time. Something
You're-
wanted us here to find these
Here.
people and to help these people. So are
You're-
you going to deny that and leave, or are we going to follow and do what something wants us to do and go help these people?
Did you come all the way back from the path? Because that's pretty damn quick.
Yeah, you've been talking for a while. I'm trying to figure out what's taking so long. Move your ass.
Okay. So
Well done.
So we may be here in this specific place and time, but it is not in our nature to go hunting the goblins for doing what they've always been doing.
The goblins shot at us.
And we
So-
protected ourselves.
But one ran away. He could bring them back with more.
if he comes back with more, then we'll kill
What if-
more. and
So
protect
we're
enough ourselves.
protectors. These
What
people
if
need
that goblin
protecting.
was injured, then
If
we
you're
should
going to
either...
turn your back on them,
Would
you're no
So
longer a protector.
you're willing to abandon the original cause that you've been hired to do. That is your nature that you've been
I'm not
hired
abandoning,
to
I'm
escort.
postponing. There's a difference.
Yeah, it's a
So-
side quest. You know, we have our
So-
quest.
There are hundreds of goblins and only 6 of us. 5 of us, sorry, math. And so you're willing to risk all of us going down this one path, leaving our oxen and our cart up here where we've been known to have goblin ambushes for however long they've been here, and
Well-
just leave it unguarded?
But
We
what
don't
if...
know if there are hundreds of them down there, just like we don't know if the people they took are dead.
Exactly. So
We
we
should
can't
do
just
some
do
kind
it
of
off a hunch.
investigation. How about we just do an investigation and not act until we find out what's going on?
I can
Compromise?
accept that, but I cannot accept
Compromise!
hunting. Hunting
Well,
goblins is
let's
out of the
just-
question.
We'll go investigate, and we'll make sure that nobody's causing any additional harm. And if they're doing what they're doing, you know, we can possibly just report their activities to the guard. And if there's an opportunity to save a person or two, then we might be able to do some good. Does that sound okay?
Well, if it doesn't involve slaughtering a race, then yes.
Okay. All right. That sounds okay. It sounds.
How
Thank
about
you for the
multiple
win.
races?
I'm
Ignore
gonna
that.
help lead
I'm
the
gonna go back
oxen
down the
off of the road into the side path.
Rav, did I notice that someone was taking ears?
No.
You were too busy.
Bearing horses.
I figured
You were
that.
too busy bearing
That's
your
why I
horses.
asked. That's why I asked. Doesn't hurt to ask, Andy. Doesn't hurt to ask.
Nope, you saw nothing.
That's about
You
to
were
do
Not
seeing
the droid you're looking
things.
for.
Do I notice that?
First level spell slot.
Do I notice a dismembered goblin?
They're off. They're in the trees and all like that, so you're not seeing it quite well. I mean, unless you're actually
Okay.
actively looking.
No, I wouldn't actually go up to the goblin. I was halfway debating on actually burying the goblins, but they kind of attacked me, so they don't get that kind of justice.
The
Okay.
goblins.
So you guys gonna go up the Goblin Trail?
Yes.
Yep.
All
After
right.
disguising the cart behind some brush, we're making our way down to.
All right. So this is a small trail, and you guys can't just just fan out and just like la 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 la. I'll need a position check.
They
Figure
gotta
out
have
who's
to
in what position.
single file or too wide.
You can go too wide.
Okay.
I'm behind Ara.
Let me double check on
I'm
that real
leading the
quick, hang on.
pack.
I am
Well,
behind everybody.
Well, I'm a barbarian, so I think I need to go to the front.
I am a squishy person. I need to stay in the back.
I still have my sword out. I would just like to make that known.
And you said you were going to go towards the front?
I'm at the very front.
Okay. Me and you can head it out.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right. So we got Vina and Ara in front. Who's next?
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be
Okay.
in the middle as well.
Okay, so we got Vina and Ara. Then we got Galen and Rigard, and then Tial is in the back.
Yep.
All right. So you guys start making your way down the trail, and you're walking fast, facing fast, and you're homebound. Sorry.
I laughed, but I forgot I was muted. Sorry.
My joke falls on deaf ear.
Yeah,
No,
because I
there-
was
there
muted.
voices.
There was ears. We just ignored it.
I
I have yours in
didn't.
my bag. They heard it.
All right, so you guys are going down the road, and it's pretty quiet down the trail, and you guys notice that like this trail is very very well hidden because it just like even from trying to look from above, you notice that the trees are kind of like overhanging a bit, so it's causing a little bit of a shade in the light, so it's definitely well hidden. Words I cannot today. Sorry, viewers.
Mm.
So then you guys are walking down, and it's been about a good, been a good 8 minutes or so, and it's just everything's been quiet. Let's see. Give me a second.
We
We
Being
can't
in
hear
the-
you.
It
Being
seems
in the-
too quiet.
Talking to myself.
Okay.
Yeah, being in the front, I think we need to like be
Not you.
between me and you. I think we need to be actively investigating or perception checks.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for him to
So,
stop so I can
actually-
say, yeah, we should do
It's
investigation
been about
or
10 minutes, and before you guys are checking anything, both of you, because of your passive wisdom perception,
Mhm.
you guys both notice that there is a snare trap up ahead. It looks
on
pretty well hidden, but you guys, because y'all are so just perceptive,
Mm.
you guys notice.
I'm gonna carefully set off the trap.
I stop. I tell everybody stop. She's on this.
Yeah. I guess deactivate the trap, spring it, whatever.
All right. What would that be?
Ooh. Let me see.
Because I'm kind of thrown up between either sleight of hand or survival.
Let's do
I'm
sleight of
Capture
hand.
survival.
Survival. Okay.
Damn
Go ahead
it.
and do a survival check for me.
Yeah, proper survival.
I have a higher sleight of hand.
If she fails, she could do an acrobatics to make sure she didn't.
Damn
get
it.
stuck.
9.
So as you go to try and disarm the trap or trigger it, safely. I can words. Safely. The trap triggers, and I need you to go ahead and do a dexterity saving throw for me.
A dex. 24. Nat 20.
So as you're working it all like that, the trap tries to grab your hand, but you quickly pull away, and it just slings up into the air.
Stupid trap. How dare.
Well, at least you didn't die.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Goblins don't know how to make a proper trap, so it springs wrong. Anyways,
Believe it.
let's keep going.
Let's
Why
go.
are you so loud?
Good question. Let's go.
All right. Would this be a
Why are
bad
we
time to
whispering,
play my
guys?
drum?
Because
Because they
we
think they're
don't
sneaky.
want to let out where our location is.
Well, technically, if they ambushed us, they
Can I look
probably
around
gonna know.
for?
Yeah.
Can I look around for some tunnels and stuff? Are we surrounded by tunnels? I don't know what's
Sure, go
going
for
on.
it. Go ahead and look.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. 21's like me today.
Keep it up.
Oh, he deafened us.
He's going.
All right. So as you look around, you do not notice any holes or anything. It seems like the trees around you have not been disturbed at all. The goblins have just mainly been just focused on following the trail and staying on the trail.
Okay.
All right, let's keep on going.
Alrighty. So you guys can keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling,
Okay.
rolling, rolling, rolling.
All right. So you guys keep on walking down the path, and it's going for about a good long while. Does anybody want to do any checks or anything like that?
I want to
Perception,
be
please.
actively perceptive checking.
All right. So I will leave that to the two in the front.
Yep.
Oh, I see a 20.
Where's my? There.
So as
we
you're
go.
walking along,
Are you
singing your
kidding?
song.
That was a 19.
Oh.
So, Aira, as you're walking along like that, it takes only about a moment for you to realize that a few steps ahead of you, there is a very, very well hidden pit trap.
Stop! Stop! Everybody stop!
And unfortunately, Venom rolled a nat 1 on that one.
Yeah.
You see that she just, even though you told you stop and you tell everybody to stop, she just kind of keeps stepping forward.
She's stepping forward. Can I try to grab her arm?
Go for it.
That's probably what, strength?
Yep.
Because of the grapple.
Yep.
Oh, you. Sorry.
No, it wants me in that pit.
So, Aira goes to grab Vinna, but what everybody else sees is Aira just kind of like
Pushes.
shoves her lower back.
Why would you do that?
No! I was
That's
trying to
very nice.
grab her, but she's too tall and slippery.
Karmic nature.
Vinna, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
So, as you're stepping forward and all like that, she kind of shoves you, so you're a little bit caught off balance, and you get thrown into it. But you realize as your foot falls down, you feel your foot just starts, going further than the ground should, and you quickly fall back on your butt, and you realize, boom, there is a 6 foot wide, 10 foot deep hole in the ground.
Well, that could
That's
have
a
been
nice hole.
fun.
Nah.
Hey, don't.
I
Don't
tried to
go in
warn
there.
you. I tried to warn you.
You pushed me.
I said stop and you kept walking.
I was distracted.
By the hole in the ground?
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I was distracted by the hole in the ground, I would have saw the hole in the ground.
Well, then what was distracting you?
Nature.
But we need to focus because these goblins are tricksy and false.
Should we keep going? Is it getting too dangerous to keep going?
I laugh in the face of danger.
Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We can keep going. We'll keep going.
Hey. I mean, I kind of want to get back to the wagon because I can't play my flute right now.
Well, you're gonna have to do something else with your anxiety. Can you
I'm
snap?
gonna be charming to Aira. You think I'm good at other things than just the flute? Bat my eyes at her.
Whatever makes you sleep good at night. You could try snapping your fingers. That's not too terribly loud. Find a good rhythm that helps soothe you.
What about this?
Can I sing in Goblin?
They
They like a good lullaby.
Don't
if it's
put
a
me to
traditional
sleep.
lullaby. If it's a traditional lullaby, because I may not like the contemporary stuff.
That's fair. Goblin lullabies are a little different than bunny lullabies, though.
Well, yeah. I don't
And-
see very many pretty things out of goblins. I see very many pretty things out of bunnies.
Should we keep going?
Yes.
We need to keep going.
Okay. Like,
Let's
y'all are
go.
doing good so far. Just don't fall into holes.
Go around the hole.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
There's a
I'll
hole.
go around the hole. Yes, there's a hole. Watch out for the
There's a big-
hole.
10-foot
Oh.
hole over here. So she almost fell in it. It was her fault.
Oh. Okay. I go
But-
around the hole.
Around the hole, not down the hole. Okay, let's keep going. Active perception check. Do you want me to keep rolling perception, or do you want it just to continue?
All right, you guys can go ahead and go around, and you guys are good to go. Keep continuing up, and as you guys are, going up the path and all like that, you start hearing the sound of water, like a river.
Just around the river bend.
Nobody has to pee, right? Because
Not
if you have to
yet.
pee now. Pee now.
Man, I
Just
never
making
have to
sure.
pee until somebody asks me if I have to pee.
Well, then go pee. Because I asked. Now go pee.
Everybody's waiting.
Yeah, and the longer you wait, you're taking us. It's taking us longer.
I can hold it.
You pee in the middle of battle, then we're gonna have a discussion later.
Okay, well then, I'm good at distracting people. Maybe I'll do it.
You get a new pee dance?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay then, let's go.
I'm gonna keep that one in the back pocket now.
Performance via PP.
I have a really good performance stat.
Oh God.
You're gonna have to start writing your own little notebook of your different
Gonna,
types of dances.
gonna perform your way out of life.
That's right.
Each drop is a different note.
You people concern me.
Oh look, alcohol.
And
Alcohol.
Hey,
Not
look,
from-
it's a river. Is there any? Does the path seem like it's continuing along the side of the river? Or does it seem like it crosses over the river?
So it follows along the river.
Now,
It's
is this-
kind of off the side.
Is this a swift river or a little trickly?
It's a gentle stream going down, and just so as you guys are following Goblin's Trail, you come across a large cave in the hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is the stream that you guys can kind of walking up and finding, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. So you guys are on the left side.
I'm gonna walk across.
I'm also gonna walk across.
Okay.
I will ask the bunny if she wants to be on my shoulders while I walk across.
How deep is the water?
Um,
Because you said shallow stream, but shallow for a 7-foot tall person is a lot different than a shallow for a 3-foot tall person.
I want to say it's about at the lowest a foot deep.
Okay, I can cross at the low area by myself. Ain't nobody carrying this bunny.
I
Can
just
I
realized
pause you?
something. How am I a hobgoblin and I don't have the language goblin?
Can I talk?
How'd
you
you
know.
manage that one?
No, I'm not the one that rolled this.
I think
Good
technically
point.
they're different.
No, goblin is goblin. Doesn't matter.
Well,
No, hobgoblin is a derivation.
it's a
Of a
different
goblin.
dialect of it.
They don't speak goblin; they speak their own language.
Well, I don't speak hobgoblin.
You're a hobgoblin that
You're
doesn't.
you're a
Fine,
city boy.
then.
You're a
Yeah.
you're a city boy.
you were raised by Fae.
You're a hobgoblin of the Fey Wild. So I mean,
I've been raised for the stage. I'm a stealth across.
okay. You're adopted.
Nice.
All right. So
Well, anything can happen. Like battle emus.
on the east side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, a small area in the briar thickets has been hollowed out to form a lookout post or bind. Wooden planks flattened out the briars and provided room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including a pair of goblins lurking here right now.
So I stealthed.
Go ahead and roll stealth. See if it works. And you're stealthing.
Do you have Kronk's theme music going while he's stealthing around?
Maybe. In my head, it is. I'm going to draw my dagger as I stealth slowly towards what appeared to have been the platform.
So there's basically it's thickets are like all the way up there and all like that, and then there's just like this hole right up next to the cave's mouth
Mhm.
that is there. Yeah, no, you guys are not noticed by the goblins. Anybody else stealthing?
Yep, I'm gonna start stealthing.
I can try it.
17.
Let's see how well the bunny can stealth.
Okay. 9.
Okay. Anybody else stealthing?
No, I'm going to stay out here in the around the tree like that and keep an eye on anything coming up behind us.
Okay, sounds good. TL?
For once, I don't have a stealthy character. This is not cool. um, no,
you can still attempt it.
I rather than try to follow in their footsteps and possibly give them away, I'm going. Do I know about Goblin's affinity for shiny? Is that pretty much common knowledge at this point?
It's common knowledge that there are some goblins out there that are drawn to shiny things, but not all of them.
Well, noticing that the purses and everything from before were looted, can I safely assume that these ones are?
You could.
I'm going to cause a distraction, as it were.
Okay.
And you said there are 2 kind of goblin sentries up front?
Yep, and it looks like they are doing fuck all, not paying attention.
I'm going to approach them, and I'm going to hold out a couple copper for each, and I'm going to speak in goblin tongue, being like, "Hello, fellow goblins. Not really fellow goblins, but hello, goblins. I am here seeking information. Can you tell me?"
Okay,
And I hand out 1 copper each.
So as you step out and you start coming towards them, they both ready their bows, pointing them right at you. I need you to go ahead and roll. What was it? It's not persuasion. No, it is persuasion. Let's do persuasion.
Oh boy. I keep thinking that's a 1. Why do I think that's a 1?
As it's all messed up. These dice
No.
aren't very
Yeah.
7 friendly.
Okay. Do I get some extra stuff due to me trying to bribe?
Maybe if you had some shiny silvers instead, you pulled out some dull coppers.
Yeah. Go with no, but I'm gonna roll against that.
And someone 7 feet tall to someone 3 feet tall, I don't think it's going to work.
Like a football. It's okay.
One of the goblins. They're now goblins.
Okay.
One of the goblins
Goblins.
speaks out to you because the other one's seeming like kind of like worried and kind of panicked. The one yells out to you in Goblin and says, "Drop your things and leave."
I drop the 2 copper and I back away.
Okay. How far away are you backing away? Are you gonna back away over the river?
Backing away out of bow range.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little hard.
Oh, do I have to cross the river by that point?
Mm-hmm.
I'll cross the river. Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. And you start hearing some chattering between the goblins and all like that, and the one yells, "Kill! Kill!" and they decide to fire arrows at you.
Before I get out of range, or what?
Before you get out of range.
Uh-oh.
And he fails miserably.
How miserable.
You got a 2.
Thank you.
And the other one yells to you as he sees that the other one failed miserably, trying to get a fire out through the thicket. And he yells at you and yells at you to leave.
I'm still backing away, even as arrows are firing at me.
And then you see their heads are kind of poking over the thicket, watching you and all like that. They wait till you're far enough away, and then one runs off and grabs the coppers, and they just go about doing their own thing.
If I see the heads pop over, I'm going to wave at them.
Okay. They just go back to their thing.
Goblins, can I approach? I yell from across the river.
You hear, no, approach, you die.
But goblins. I'm hoping the rest of my party realizes that it's a very bad distraction, but distraction nonetheless.
How far away am I from them?
Let me recount this. You're far enough away to see that if they don't poke their heads over the thicket, any normal spell would not be able to hit them.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
So,
You're about a good 100 feet.
Okay.
what kind of rocks are around in the area?
Big rocks, small rocks, tiny stones.
Is there a rock about 80 pounds around?
No.
Well, how big of a rock is there around?
About a good pound, 2 pound.
I'm gonna pick up this rock.
Okay. You
I'm
got a
gonna
rock.
use magic. I'm gonna use magic stone on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna throw this rock in that general direction
Okay.
of the goblins.
Let me double check here. I don't remember what magic stone does.
Did I hit?
Yeah,
hope
you hit the
so.
goblin. Child, you hit the goblin. So you guys notice that he picks up this rock, casts magic on it, and throws it, nailing this goblin in the head, killing it.
Can I
You-
approach now?
I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
But if we're stealthing, they don't know we're there. Can't we get surprise attacks?
You guys would have to work your way around the thicket to that little open area, and then you could, which is not too far from you.
Now, I was already making my way to that area. How close am I to that area now?
You guys are, I want to say y'all are about 5-10 feet away from it, but you're crouching down below the thicket, so they can't see you, or it can't see you. And so, damn, Ara, you're first.
All right. So how tall is the thicket? Because I may not have to crouch so much. I may have to stoop.
Well, you're just kind of holding your head down, pulling your ears down, keeping those ears down.
Okay. You. And it's just the one, right? Because the other one
Yep.
died. All right. So we're gonna go and smack him with an axe.
All right.
That one. Wow.
So you come around and you swing at this goblin, and even though he didn't see you at first, he knew there was an enemy nearby, and so he just kind of jumps back from your axe swing.
doesn't she get advantage?
I should.
Good sir.
Sure. Go ahead and roll again.
Be better. You're better.
Just yell the dice. It's perfect. It works.
It works every time.
What I want you to do.
Do good too. You did not do as good. You got.
To be fair, this encounter is actually very awkward.
Nah.
All right. Yeah. You. It's dead.
It dead. Okay.
It's dead, Jim.
It's
It's
dead,
dead,
Jim.
Jim.
Alright.
From the commotion, does it appear that any other goblins are popping up anywhere?
Nope.
I was gonna say,
Looks
how much
like they were
motion
just-
did we make?
Looks like they were just the two sentries.
I don't know, rock being thrown,
And
goblins talking.
as you, Aira, as you've gotten closer to the mouth of the cave, you hear the rush of water. So it's like it'd be difficult to hear anything outside the cave.
Okay. All right. So the door is clear.
I'll stand up and I'm going to put my dagger in my offhand and draw my rapier in my primary.
Okay.
Is there a
Galen?
boulder nearby?
I'm gonna stay exactly where I'm at.
No.
It's pretty much flatlands, except for the trees. So no real rocks or anything. You're gonna stay where you are, Galen?
Yep.
Okay.
How dark is it in the cave?
It's
mean,
wicked
is there-
dark down there.
I mean, you don't see like any torchlight or anything in the distance or anything like that.
No, you don't see any torchlight or anything like that, and the mouth of the cave is pretty well lit up. But you're not seeing anything else there.
Nothing further in. Okay. Well then, really don't want to light a torch because that's just going to bring too much attention. Who has dark sight?
I do.
Get up here.
I'm not
Let's-
sure.
let's
if
let
I
go.
do.
I'm gonna approach the innards of the start of the cave to let my eyes adjust to the darkness.
Mhm.
Do I notice anything further down the cave? Any split off paths from the immediate path?
So what you do see is like just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up a small dank, up to a small dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals.
Hmm. The bunny folk is Aira, right?
Yes.
Aira, would you like to lead? And I will tell you where we're going. There might be body parts for you to gather.
Do you mind if I take the ears of these two first?
Can we get them on our way out?
I suppose.
I mean, they're not going to go anywhere.
Well, unless, you
They're
know.
dead.
But what if we move these bodies to where they're outside of the... Because if any other goblins come up and they see dead sentries, it's going to really, like, trigger off. Whereas if the sentries are just not here, they could be on a patrol or something like that. Can we stash the bodies real quick?
But didn't Galen say that he was going to stay outside to...
Oh, is he?
Yes, I am.
You're not going to come into the cave with us?
No.
So he can watch our backs and he can make sure nobody messes with the dead goblins.
Okay. But because of the way that we got here and all the traps, please make sure you're looking really, really, really well because I really don't want to fall in a giant hole.
I have really, really good vision.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and in the dirt, kind of draw what I immediately saw from the cave path
Okay.
to help give her an idea of the direction we're going. And when we get to certain points, I'll notify her, is this on the left? Is this, almost here?
Okay. And just so you know, the steps that go up are like immediately right as you step into the cave. The steps are right there to the east.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Aira and say, so which pathway do you think we should clear first? The immediate ones that go to the east or go down to this path over here that looks like, there's dead things in it?
I have a feeling that where the dead things are, it's not going to be where we're going to find the goblins.
I think we should probably take the path to the east first and then make our way down to where the dead things are.
I think so.
Do I not have the dark vision or low light vision?
I believe you should have low light.
Yeah, I'm a half elf. I should have either low light or dark vision.
You should have low, at least.
Double checking.
Is it in your?
Actually, you do have dark vision. It's under features and traits.
No. Okay.
Let me double check. Make sure I don't.
TL, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I do. Okay. Up to 60 feet. Okay, so they said there are 2 paths, right?
One path.
Oh, there's only one path? Oh, okay, then I'm just following them.
Well, the path goes up, but there's also steps off immediately to the right.
Okay, so you can
So
either
we're-
go straight or to the right?
Yeah, in our conversation, we're agreeing to go up to me and Ara, or we're going to go up the path to the right, the steps, instead of going down the path that looks like there's some dead animals and stuff.
Okay, I'll go the way they're not going. And I'll use my stealth.
Okay. And TL?
Unfortunately, I do not have. What's it called?
Dark vision.
Low light.
I don't have dark vision or low light vision. I don't have any sort of vision. I'm just vision.
Same.
Uh,
I'm just using the fact that Ara is really short, and I should be able to easily see over the top of her to be able to give her directions by whispering.
I am going to craft a torch.
Okay.
I'll take Did the sentries at the
No, you
top
already
of the
have a
thing?
torch. Sir.
Do I have a torch?
Yeah.
You should.
Okay, I'm gonna light the torch. I'm gonna light the torch, and I'm going to go down the thing.
So, starting with Rigard and Ara, as you guys step in and all like that, you start hearing savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains that greet your ears, where there are 3 wolves that are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
I'm gonna stealth.
They've already noticed you.
Oh, that's not fun.
So as you come up to the steps and all like that, they're like immediately right there, and they're being held back by these chains, and they cannot reach you because you are on the steps.
Are they wargs?
Just wolves.
I'm gonna use my rapier and stab at one.
Okay. All right. Do you hit? You stab the wolf, and then it yelps in pain, and it
Welcome
kind
back,
of
Kai.
lurches back, and then it immediately lunges back on the end of its chain, growling and snapping at you.
Then I'm gonna be using my weapon finesse, the two-handed, two-weapon fighting system, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use the dagger to swipe at him when he lunges back.
Okay.
Does 13 hit?
Yes. All right. So you immediately kill the wolf, and he falls dead. The other 2 are immediately brought into a frenzy, and they are snapping, snarling at you, and they yank on their chains. And you notice that the rods that are holding them back, that are in the ground, have been yanked out just a bit.
Ooh. Ara, use your axe quickly. I think they're gonna get loose any second.
Now, did we follow, or did you just go up those stairs by yourself with a torch that I said probably wasn't a good idea?
No, it's you and me. We went up the pathway and we found the
Yeah. Okay. So you went in front of me because
well,
we
came around. Yeah, we
wolf
came
hit
around
me?
and there was 3 dogs chained up, and they were lunging at us. So I took the initiative to lunge with a rapier to stab one.
And there's 3, and you stabbed 1.
I stabbed one, and it's dead because I stabbed it. It lunged back. It came immediately back at me. Then I used the knife to swipe at it, and that finished it off. Now the other 2 are in absolute frenzy, and I'm warning you that they're about to come off their chain. They're chained right now.
Right. Let's swing an axe at the first one closest. Just because I'm... Wow, that should have stopped at a 19. It teetered. You suck.
She cut the chain. She cuts the chain, right?
Probably not. Just because it's behind the wolf. That's just, yeah. You swing at the wolf, and your axe just hits the ground and causes a bit of a ring, and you're like sent vibrations. You're like, oh my god.
Bad idea.
Vena and Tial, you guys are seeing that they are interacting with these wolves. Do you guys want to join, or
What are they doing?
Vena, you're currently stealthing. They're fighting with wolves that are on chains.
We have wolves that are yelling at us.
Do I hear it coming from in the caves after I get my torch lighted and go down?
Yeah, you hear the snarling and the snapping, and you heard the yelp of one wolf.
I rush up the direction of the yelping.
Okay. And Vena? Vena, I think you're muted.
Oops. I forgot what my name was.
I wrote it down on a piece of paper this time. Like
I heard the Vena. I was like, oh, okay, it's the other
And I
person.
also
Wait,
wrote down
that's
the
me.
class.
The only V name in the group.
You'd think I'd remember. Okay, so I went down that other path alone, the one they didn't want to go down, and I stealthed down it.
Did you want to come back and help them? Because after hearing the wolves and all like that, or are you just going to leave that to them?
What do I see in front of me first?
All right, in front of you. The main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward. The stream plunging and splashing down its west side into the shadows. A side passage leads west across the other side of the stream.
I'm going to let them handle the wolves, and I'm going to continue.
And just so you know, that the stream is blocking you from that west path, but there is a way up that way.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and I will be back to you in just a moment.
Okay.
Real quick, double checking, Galen. Did you want to see about heading into the cave at all, or Galen?
Your mic is on. Up there, you go.
No, I'm still watching outside. They can run around inside. That's fine.
Okay. All right, and so the wolves are going to go ahead and run in. All right, so the wolves, still in their frenzy and enraged because of being attacked like that, they lunge again and they break free of their chains. I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and roll initiative.
It's not a bad initiative. Oh, it's not bad for me. Does TL have to roll initiative as well, or he's not there yet?
TL is just getting there, so TL, you can go ahead and roll that initiative as well. Bro, you there?
Sorry, arguing with the kid.
It's all good.
Fuck on my life.
Hey. So they got free of their chains. I'm sorry.
They got right as you came up to the steps and all like that to see what's going on. You see these wolves with broken chains that are coming at your two party members.
Can I use?
It's rolling initiative, so I need you to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh. How about that?
Okay. Alrighty. So the wolves are going to go ahead and go first, and then it'll be you, then Rigard, and then Aira. And because Rigard is proving to be the most hostile of the group, they're going to be going after him first.
Yay! I'm using my heals on me now.
Brain work process, yeah, maybe. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
It's kind of anything over 20 is kind of like yeah, it's gonna
Being
hit.
fair, just being fair. I don't know what magic stuff.
I wanted to go shopping.
You take 7 points of bite damage from the first
Oh, jeez.
one. The other one is gonna go ahead and lunge at you as well. 19.
Yep.
And 6. 6 points of damage.
Ouch. I'm down to 4.
Alright, well, it is now Tial's turn.
If I were to try to communicate and influence the beasts, would I need to use that as an action turn, or is that a bonus action?
That would be. Normally, if it wasn't they weren't so frenzied, I would say it would be a bonus one. But because they are frenzied, it will have to be an action.
Can I argue that I won't have advantage on it if it's a bonus action? Because I normally get advantage on charisma checks to influence beasts and plants, but but if I forgo the advantage to do so, can I try to influence them to calm down?
You can try, yeah, sure.
Right, and that's a bonus action, yes?
Sure.
Just a charisma check, or do you just want me to roll?
Handle animal.
Animal handling? Okay. Oh, well.
Yeah.
It doesn't calm them down at all.
No, it does nothing. It's falling on deaf ears.
In either case, I'm gonna move up to Best Bud, Rigard, and I'm going to put my big index finger on his shoulder and cure wounds.
I won't say no to that.
8.
Nice. I feel a little bit better.
Okay. And in the meantime, I'm just trying to talk and calm down the animals as well as I can. So.
Okay. Rigard, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and re-swing my rapier.
Okay.
I think 20 hits
Maybe, possibly, sure.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
At one of them,
Mhm.
and as a bonus action, I will use my offhand dagger to stab also at slice at the one, slice at the one that I stabbed at.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, that does not hit. You go to swing at it, and because you're right there next to the wall, you end up hitting your hand against the wall and dropping your dagger.
Ouch.
It is Ara.
All right. Winging
Thank you.
it. Winging it.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Holy crap. Okay.
She liked the way that when she hit the ground, she did all the vibrations.
It's,
She was
it's,
like, yeah.
it's dead, Jim.
Dead Jim.
Which one? The one that's injured or the one that's at full
The
health?
one that's not. Because whenever that's the one that I was swinging at was not the one that you tried to swipe at and stuff before.
All right. Sheol, it is your turn.
Whose turn is it?
Should it be the wolf's turn?
It's the wolf's turn now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't want them to go, that's fine.
Wait, is it my turn? Is it my turn?
No, I'm going to go ahead and roll for the wolf. My
Oh.
brain's not all here.
Why did we
Yeah,
have
no,
faith
I
on
roll a
player?
nat 1. The wolf just, like,
Do they
Hold
calm
the river?
down?
gets
they calm
caught up.
down?
It gets caught up on its own chain and falls forward. Boom.
It pulled a river.
It could have fell onto my knife, you know.
No, you dropped the knife, remember?
I know it's on the ground. He just tripped over his chain and face palmed, you know.
No.
I mean,
That
if
doesn't
the
piss
guy-
him off
Yeah.
even more, does it?
Y'all, it's your
That
turn.
doesn't piss him off even more, does it?
No.
Alright, I'm still gonna try to calm them down with my features and trait if they haven't been harmed recently. And I'm gonna use
Actually, it has been harmed recently. It's the one that he stabbed, the Rigard stabbed.
Yep.
Okay. Which one hasn't been hurt? Is that the one that took a
the
face
only
slam?
it's the only
one
it's the only living one.
We only have one left.
Sorry.
I one-shotted the other one. Sorry.
You guys need. I'm gonna start yelling in Goblin. Here they are. Here they are. So with this one, I'm going to. So I'm gonna pick up a stone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use a magic stone, and then I'm gonna put the poor wolf out of his misery because people don't know how to respect nature.
Okay.
Good
Go for
nature.
it. It hits.
Oh,
It's a dead.
Yay.
I'm gonna reach down and pick up my dagger that I dropped.
I'm going to bury the wolves.
Okay. That'll take you a little bit of time.
Yep.
Galen, you've noticed that nothing's really happened. Outside, it's been very, very quiet and calm. It seems like that goblin troop that had ambushed you guys was just the only group out there, other than the ones that were behind the trees.
I guess I'll start walking to the cave.
Your mic's not close enough.
Walking to the cave entrance.
All right. So you make your way to the cave entrance, and what I've said before, basically the same thing. And you also notice your party members are over there as well. All but one. Venna, you're currently stealthing up the steep passage.
Mute.
Lily?
Is she
You
muted?
are the
Right,
muted.
my fucking name. Yes, I keep going up the path. Do I see anything?
gonna have to rename her in this chat
So as
from
you're
Lily.
looking,
Apparently.
as you're looking further up, you notice in the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. Uh, another passage intersects this one 20 feet above.
Okay. I continue on towards the bridge.
All right, as you step in closer, you notice that uh, there is a goblin up there guarding the bridge, and so it's kind of like watching over watching over, making sure, trying to see if there's anybody coming up the passages and all like that.
And the other way? You said there was another way up, or the bridge went that way?
So the bridge is coming up over it. It's above the passage that you're going down. It's suspended
Oh,
above.
the bridge is above me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Okay,
Hello there.
I'll keep going using moving along the sides of the walls and then under the bridge so that I'm slightly hidden while I use my stealth.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
Why? Why the sevens?
Because seven's the lucky number. It looks like the goblin is just overlooking you, does not see you whatsoever.
Okay.
But you do know that if anybody had any sort of a torchlight or anything, the goblin would be able to notice them, and therefore possibly end up alerting further down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not stealthy.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You think you're stealthy.
In the darkness, I am stealthy. Okay, so I keep going.
All right. Do you? Okay. Back to the other group. Galen, are you going to go ahead and join up with them?
Sure.
I mean, however you want to do. If you want to go further down the path or join them.
I think I'm probably gonna be honestly about going further down the path.
Okay. Alrighty. So you start making your way further down the path, and it's pretty.
I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I'm gonna try to stealth as quiet as possible.
Okay. And you also notice that this is a pretty steep. Wow. Who's the rogue again?
Who's the rogue? That's me.
Are you sure?
Why?
Welcome
Okay.
to chat.
Just the sorcerers rolling, rogue level stealth checks here.
All right.
Look here, sorcerer.
Very suspicious.
I'm looking.
He has dark robes. It's fine. It's easy for him.
Fact. Let me double check real quick. Galen, you are able to notice that Vena is a little bit up ahead of you as you're stealthing. And you all, like I described to her, you see what she saw, the bridge and all like that, and the goblin. Those of you inside that room, you notice that it's basically a kennel or a holding pen for wolves, because the goblins tend to keep wolves as pets. And you notice that at the back wall, there is about what looks like a rock slide slope. But up at the top of it, there is a hole which leads to another room, but it looks like it's very, very difficult to traverse.
All right, I'm gonna put my 2 weapons away, and I'm going to try to transverse up it. I'm going to turn to Aira. As I see TL is taking care of the wolves, burying more bodies. I'm going to turn to Aira and say, wait right here. I'll go check that real quick. See if it's something that we can go through.
Yeep.
Go ahead and go for a roll on a climb check. Ara and TL. TL, you've just finished burying the wolves. You found some an area of loose dirt and all like that, and you were able to just boom.
Okay. Can I toss the bunny up the slope?
No, you ain't tossing the bunny. I'll bite you.
How do I do a climb check?
It would probably be
Athletics.
acrobatics because it's or athletics,
Athletics.
because it's a strength.
That.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of
Right.
water. Stay thirsty, my friends, but stay hydrated as well.
Can
No.
it be an acrobatics check and not
No,
athletics?
come on, table.
Bunny needs to fly. Bunny.
No.
Which check do you want me to do? You want me to do acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
You have-
Acrobatics is going through the air.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
You are trying to climb it, and as you're
Yes.
trying to climb this, these loose rocks and all like that, you're doing pretty well at first, but as you get further up and all like that, it's more of a, just a sheer drop of rocks, and you end up sliding back down, unfortunately. You got pretty close up there, but couldn't do it.
Wow.
How much does Rickard weigh?
I'm in danger.
That is something very rude. You should never ask somebody.
Only females. How much does Rickard weigh?
But I am a performer, and that's something that I don't disclose.
Well, I can catch you. Or I can let you fall. There's a difference.
He's
You're
just
not
sliding
catching
back down.
me.
He's just sliding back down.
He's just like,
I didn't feel my roll. I'm not tumbling. I'm just.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know. It's not in my bio.
Is it less than 360
I'm-
pounds?
Yeah. I'm less than 360 pounds.
I'm gonna pick up Rickard and toss him.
Oh,
I got you, best bud.
the
I got
last
you.
the last time anybody dealt with me and tossing it caused an explosion.
Well, you either can allow it or you can fight it. Your choice.
I'm allow it.
Yeah, okay, best bud trusts me. What do you want me to roll?
Yes, but oh gosh, and sorry, what were you?
Can I turn him into a magic stone?
Oh my god, what?
That is kind of crossing the line. I can't from a stone.
metamorph, go.
I'm trying to figure out what you would do to throw him.
Have dark vision.
Would that still be
Anyway.
athletics? Because it still would be a strength to throw somebody, right?
Anyway, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, and then I'm going to ask if he's ready. Are you ready, Rickard?
Oh god.
Are you ready, best bud?
I'm ready, best bud.
Okay. So
Please be gentle.
do you want it in athletics toss, or what do you want there?
Athletics.
And
Yeah, it would be
in
athletic. yeah.
preparation, I'm going to pull out my dagger in case I can get it to wedge into a rock so I don't slide back down.
In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and have you do an athletics, and then
Okay.
I'm going to have Rickard do an acrobatics because
I need
It
to roll a d4. So a total of 9.
So, nope.
well, with like you were talking about with your thing and all like that. You kind of threw him all like that, but with his acrobatics, he threw him at it and all like that, and he kind of started going at the wall, and then he was able to kind of kick off and as he was saying wedge himself up there, so he didn't come tumbling back down. So it was
Yes.
a teamwork effort.
Good job,
Alright.
best bud.
Good job, best bud.
Good job, best bud. Proud of
Bunny turn. Bunny turn.
Let's see what he sees up there first.
Can I cast animal handling on the bunny?
Oh my god, no!
you. Oh no, don't piss off the barbarian.
The bunberry.
Don't want her to go into a rage.
I'm not ready for a party wipe.
Are you sure?
She really didn't want to be tossed, and then she was tossed.
her first
Come at
victim was
me.
Rickard. Out of rage.
Come at me! Okay, so what do you see up there, Rigard?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue wiggling and using my knife as a tool to help, prop to create more stability as I approach the hole.
All right. So as you approach the hole, you notice it's a bit. It would be a bit of a tight squeeze for most people to be able to make through, unless you tried to dig it out more. But you notice as you peer into through the hole, it's actually a very much a larger room than the room you're currently in. And you notice in the back there, you see that there are sacks and crates of looted provisions that are piled up at the south end of the large cave. So not too far off to your right. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening, which that you're coming from. And there's a larger opening that leads north down a set of natural stone steps. The roar of falling water echoes from beyond. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder. And inside there also, you do see that there is a very large creature who's standing there with a wolf right next to him, and he's got two goblins just kind of fiddling around with some stuff.
Oh.
I don't know.
So,
I want you to go ahead and roll a knowledge check for me to see if you know what that person is.
What?
knowledge and what?
Well, we don't have knowledge anymore in history or nature.
Nature. Let's go nature.
Oh, I don't have any bonuses in nature.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, it's only an 8.
All right, so you don't know of this creature specifically, as in like name wise, but you know it is a bugbear. Very large, very in charge, and you definitely know that he is the leader of these goblins.
Okay.
Leader of the pack.
Okay. Let's see.
And that wolf is looking pretty nasty.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to quietly slide down the rocks.
Are you coming back?
I'm coming back.
Good choice.
When I get down, I'm going to look at TL and Ara. I'm just gonna do one of those. No, let's go around. That's not something that just the three of us can handle.
So we need to find the other people.
We might need to leave. I mean, I don't know if you know what a bugbear is, but it's that and a worse wolf than what we already dealt with.
Do I know what a bugbear is?
Yes.
And a pretty boss looking goblin that I think we might need everybody, or we might just need to leave. I don't know. Let's
What
go
are they
back.
doing? What are they doing? Are they just playing cards? What
Um,
anything worse
they're-
up there?
Well, they're in an open room, and it looks like they're just relaxing, but the wolf looks pretty on edge, like pretty alert.
Don't worry, I'll go calm it down.
No,
And I
let's
start-
go see how the other two are doing.
I-
Make sure that they're
I-
not killing innocent wolves further down the cave, right?
I mean, I agree. We probably need them, but we need all the information as possible. So, is it just them up there, or is there
I think
an
their
empty
path.
room?
I think their path will wind around to that room, but I don't think that us going through there wouldn't go undetected. And I don't think we want to be attacked by a bugbear, another vicious wolf, and a goblin that looks like the goblin leader. There, you don't, and that's all I could see. There could be more in there. I mean,
I got.
I'm already hurt. Is the problem? You know,
How are you still hurt?
I mean, I'm still at 5. You know, at 5 damage from earlier, from when I got bit by the other wolf.
You also know it would be very, very difficult for you or Tial or Galen to squeeze through a hole like that.
I mean, there's no way we would be able to
You would
squeeze
have to dig it
into
out.
that room without making some kind of noise and gaining their attention, is what I'm getting at. And that would mean whoever gets in there first would probably receive the full wrath of all 3.
Or
4.
I pat the bunny. She's got this.
But I'm gonna take the bunny and just kind of slowly put it around behind me. Like the bunny doesn't need to go.
Gonna walk.
Let's go. I'm just gonna go ahead and start making my way, just kind of like holding my arms up, like let's go. Let's go back the other path. Come on,
Felicia,
come
we
on.
ain't doing this.
We're not going that way.
We ain't eating the buddy, so bye.
If we get stuck in there, we might be able to escape through that hole, and it's good to know it's there.
We eating the bunny.
No, we're not eating bunnies. No buddy.
Galen, any thoughts? Galen?
EXE has failed.
Mordalin?
He's asleep. Resting his eyes.
Well, I'm behind.
He's in the
Yeah.
other area with the
He's with Vienna.
area.
Yeah.
Vina.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Sarah.
My bad. I thought you went
Yeah.
with them. My bad. My
No,
brain
following
kind
Vanna,
of clicked out.
watching what she's doing.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause on you guys real quick and go back to Venna and give
Okay.
her some love and support and let her know what she's seeing.
And look, guys, I'm
That'd be you,
answering to
Lily.
that name.
Yeah, we got
And
you.
you're not muted
All right.
either.
Venna, did you wait for Galen to come up and join you, or are you still going ahead?
I waited for him to come up and join me. And then we're going to continue.
Okay.
Quietly.
So I'm assuming that you guys are under the bridge.
Yep. Under the
Okay.
bridge to maximize our stealth capacity.
All right. So you guys notice that up ahead of you guys are a set of stone steps that lead up further up, and still down off the side there. In that down below is the river down below. It's like way down there. So if you fell off, you're at God's
Okay.
in God's hands. All right. Ow, knee cramp. Ow, knee cramp. Mordalin, I blame you.
Oh, please.
All right, so you guys going up the steps?
Yep.
How far are we from the bridge?
The bridge is about a good 20 feet above you.
I'm talking about the goblin.
The goblin? He's quote unquote stealthily, even though you guys saw him stealthily patrolling the bridge. And he's about the bridge itself is about 20 feet, and so 25 round numbers, you know.
And are we able to see? Is it just him, or
Just the goblin, just the one.
You think we should take him out and then go farther, or how do you want to do this?
Let's go see what's up ahead. We know where this goblin is, so we can keep an eye on him.
Make
Let's
sure
go
there's nothing on the other
scout to
side.
see what else is here.
I'm gonna follow in behind.
So you guys going up the steps and all like that, and you come to a decent kind of landing, and you notice that there are some steps that curve to the south. So you guys are coming from towards the east from the west up the steps,
Yeah.
and then the other steps just kind of go up just a quick turn up, and it's a long set of steps.
Is there two sets of steps? One that keeps going east and one turns south?
No, it's one path, and so you go up those set of steps, and then once you get up there, there's another set of steps that's not too far away, about 10 feet away, that go further up at a much more of an incline.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna continue on.
Okay, so you guys are heading there.
I still have my sword drawn.
All right. So as you guys get up the steps and all like that, you notice this cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows. That's why it's flowing so low. Um, lost my spot. Uh, yeah, to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. Uh, Low field stone walls serve as dams, so that they've created like field stones, basic rocks,
Mm-hmm.
uh, make dams, holding the water in. And there's a wide exit that stands to the south, while two smaller passages lead to the west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear.
So
So
the waterfall is making enough noise that
yeah,
you hear mostly water. You're not hearing anything else.
yeah, you're not hearing anything else. And you see that basically what it is the path you came up is one of those paths, and then off to the south of you guys is another path, which could possibly be assumed that it's to the bridge, possibly.
Right.
And then there's another exit further up, down ways to the east, that leads to steps that looks like an exit.
Right.
Okay.
And you can see a very dim faint light coming from the east room there.
Okay. We came here looking for people.
There was a path back there that we couldn't take because of the water. I'm wondering if we can block the way that the water is going so it goes a different way.
I don't have anything like that.
Is there anything nearby? A big boulder we can roll down, like Indiana Jones? No? Okay.
I mean, I don't know how strong you think I am.
I mean, with a couple sticks and a lot of momentum, we can do it.
But I'm like really weak.
My strength is a +1, so I'm right there with you.
No, my strength's a -1.
Oh, I'm stronger than you.
No.
Okay, we'll go towards the room with the light.
Yeah. You want to stealth in there and see
Yeah.
what we can do?
I'm gonna go up ahead a little bit of him and stealth in there to see if I can kind of scout before he walks full blown in there.
Oh no, I'm gonna stealth too. I'm not like no.
Oh, okay. Then let's both stealth.
Okay.
I'm
you
rolling my
first,
stealth. I got a 16.
Okay.
Okay. Got a 22.
Wow.
Dang!
So who's the
You
rogue
nat
again?
20.
Go
I think that
Gadget
not
real-
20 there.
Congrats on that net 20.
Go gadget real.
Somebody's taking a level in Rogue.
I need a new dice, just saying.
Galen's like, hey, Vinna, is this how it's done? And Vinna's like, where are you?
Brennan's like, fuck off.
So you guys end up stealthing up that way. And what I described to Rigard before, you guys see from a different perspective.
Oh, the big king guy. Or chief, or whatever.
So, depending on what I know, I mean, me knowing what that would be, because such a book nut, or do I need to roll nature?
we'll go with, if you want to just go with a basic knowledge understanding, you'd say, yeah, that's a bugbear.
Okay. So passive
Hello,
intelligence
Opera.
is 11. So
Um, is there anything else up here? Like any other rooms or paths?
So there is that path back previously that, yeah, like I said, that led to the other way. That possibly led to the bridge.
Okay. I'm gonna point to him that way, and then I'm going to go back that way towards that path.
Alrighty.
are we able to see anything in the room besides big bugbear and
You see the
whatever?
coals that are in the middle of the room that are lit up and all like that, kind of smoldering, creating a fire. You notice that there is a lot of stuff in the back. It's, let me describe what it was once more.
Is he
As
standing or
descriptions.
is he standing or sitting?
He's standing there with his wolf right next to him, and the two goblins are just kind of doing whatever, doing their own thing and all like that. And he's just kind of waiting. It seems like. Yeah, it's there's a sacks and crates of looted provisions, so provisions that have been stolen previously
Do I
that are
see
there.
the others on the other side, or are they still kind of down?
No, you don't see the others. You do notice that there is a bit of a slope on the western side
All right.
there a bit. It's really difficult to see because there's like two giant stalactites that are hanging there, kind of up there that are causing difficulty of vision.
No, right, right.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
And I'm gonna come back to you guys real quick. I'll let
Okay.
y'all figure out what y'all are doing. The other three of you, what y'all doing?
So when we get back down the stairs and we get to the main pathway, I'm going to start stealthing and I'm gonna suggest to the other two that they, you know, essentially stealth as well, because obviously we don't want to alert anybody that can alert the things that I just saw in that room.
Yeah, we don't want big bad.
Would I
If-
possibly be able to send a message to Rigard?
Yeah, that would be a bit too difficult because of basically you don't see him directly, and there's a lot of wall between the two of you.
Okay. That's a foot of stone.
Yeah, that's more than a foot there.
It's not a great stealth.
All right, Tial and Aira.
I'm getting there. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still pissed that somebody's trying to throw the bunny.
Apparently,
Will you two quit arguing about that? You're
Deal.
not gonna throw the bunny.
Don't
I'm gonna
trust
try
him.
it. I'll try the stealth.
Right.
Did I stealth?
you're still.
You're still better than we did.
I'm a over 7 foot tall stealthy motherfucker.
All right, so you
But you
guys
better watch out, though.
are working on making your way up.
Aira, hey, Aira, I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can, like, if I could see you, they could see you.
So as you guys make your way
Maybe y'all should go
up
first
the
and just let me know if anybody's near.
as you guys make your way up the steep incline, you guys notice that there is a bridge up there, and out of nowhere jumps out on the bridge a goblin, and he starts yelling in goblin. Basically, Tial, from what you understand, it says, "Enemies, enemies, quick, release the flood."
I tell them to quickly hold on to something or climb up higher because they're gonna flood the room.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna cast Thunder Wave to try to.
Kill everybody because we're all in here and it's a secluded cave, and decide that you want to
I'm in danger.
bring
Avian.
out.
Well, I mean,
You want to do ACDC Thunderstruck, and all of a sudden everybody's gonna have blown out eardrums, including the bunny who has heightened senses with the ears. And what are you doing?
well, it all depended on how close he was. Because if he wasn't within 15 feet, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Sorry,
So-
science and D&D doesn't really connect very well, but okay.
So with that, Galen and Venna, you guys hear the shouting and all like that, and you see. Let me tell you what you see. There are 3 goblins off to the side,
Mm-hmm.
and they quickly end up rushing because they did not see either one of you. They start rushing to the supports that are holding back the water, and they start hacking at the supports, trying to bring down the wall.
How many?
3.
Alright, well, do you have anything to do, Benna? I mean, you can
I rush him.
rush him. Okay, while she's rushed him, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
What kind of supports are holding up the?
Wooden supports.
I wouldn't cast
Timber.
fireball.
Oh, no, Firebolt is a direct beam. I can direct it to hit one certain thing, not the.
I don't
won't
care how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
hit Bolt, not ball.
Bolt.
I don't have Fireball.
And
It's
Bolt,
Firebolt.
Bolt
Okay.
is very much different from
He
fireball.
doesn't have Fireball yet, is what he's meaning to say.
Yet.
Casting.
Okay.
Oh, 22
Jesus, you hit.
for 10
God
damage.
damn. You immediately kill the goblin, and as the other 2 were hacking at the supports and all like that, one immediately disengages from trying to hack at the supports and immediately turns to try to attack you and yells at the other one in goblin, and the other one keeps whacking at it.
Okay, can I do bonus action? Oh, okay. So I guess with my with a bonus action, I'm using one of my sorcery points. I'm going to cast Chill Touch at the one coming at me.
Okay.
Six.
Okay, you deal. You don't do anything. It misses.
Yeah, I went right by him. Okay.
It's now Chill Tickle.
She'll tickle, tickle, tickle. Hey, that was my toes.
Cool breeze went by.
All right, Venna, because it is still that surprise round. Go ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna attack the one that's still attacking the wall.
Alrighty.
20,
Yep.
And she helps with the wall.
10 damage.
It's dead. And noticing that goblin is dead, the final one that went to go rush at what seems like he was rushing at Galen, looks like he's actually rushing towards that big room with where the bugbear was.
Ah,
You gotta
shit.
stop him. Gotta stop him.
3 of you, the 2 of you, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
9.
18.
Galen, you go first.
Blast him, Galen.
What do I do? Firebolt one more time.
All right,
Big bad boom. 21.
it hits.
Hey,
And I just barbecued his ass for 3 points.
All right, you burn him for 3. Anything else?
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna burn my last frickin' sorcerer point. Another firebolt. 10.
Does not hit.
Okay. Well, alright. Then I am done. Oops.
So the goblin is making his way towards the room. Obviously, with the rushing water, no noise that you guys are making can be heard,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually very difficult for you guys to even hear the fact that Galen is casting magic. Other than the fact that, well, Galen, you obviously know you
Is he crossing close enough for an attack of opportunity?
No, no, he's straying away from you. It's going to go ahead and because he's running, he's not quite able to make it. Venna,
I'm going to shoot him with my short bow.
okay,
23.
hits.
Hey,
8 damage.
It's dead.
good job.
Good thing.
So you guys, as you guys finish up, the three of you guys are like, you know, y'all are just like bracing and like, waiting for that flood to start happening. It's like nothing happens.
Draw my rapier and dash for the goblin, yelling and.
It's 20 feet above you.
Oh, I thought it was on the bridge. I thought you said it jumped on the bridge.
No, it is on the bridge. The bridge is 20 feet above you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna pick up a stone, cast magic stone, and I'm gonna throw it at it.
Okay.
Do I win?
Wow.
Wow.
I think you do.
Do I still win?
I really think you do.
Damn.
Goblin's dead.
I can see this in procession. All of a sudden, Goblin jumps out and starts screaming at us. And Goblin, me and Ara are like, "What the fuck's going on? Oh my god!" You know, waiting. And then all of a sudden, here comes TL, picks up a rock. Shut up! Goblin falls.
What happened to him not wanting to kill things?
In self-defense, it doesn't matter.
He was on a bridge 20 feet above us. How is that self-defense?
He called in and flood. What do you think that's gonna do to me? I don't like that.
Don't argue with him. Just
All
allow
right.
it
So-
happened. It's a thing. We're gonna make our way up the side of this thing.
All right, so you're gonna make your way up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeep.
All right. So as you guys are making your way up, you notice your other two party members. They're just kind of standing there, like looking, you know, like nothing going on. Okay.
I'm kind of breathing here because thank God we got that last one before it said, "Hey, Mr. Bugbear, there's some people you want to go meet."
Nope. No, they're not.
Let's go see Mr. Bugbear.
Yeah.
It's a figment of your imagination, Mr. Bugbear.
All
right.
You need to give him a touch.
You two also see your three party members come up and all like that. So what do y'all do?
Hey guys.
Yeah, you know there's a bugbear thingy somewhere here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's in a room
and
right there.
there's a couple of goblins and there's a really vicious wolf.
I think we should just. I mean, if there's because I looked in the room and there I didn't see people. Didn't see anything. I saw a bunch of stuff, but no people. The people are
There's
more deeper in this place.
but there was a bugbear in a big room where there's coals in the center of the room.
Yeah.
So where we went, I found a hole and I looked through it and I described what I saw to them: two goblins, a bugbear, and a very vicious looking wolf.
And where I went was the open door into that same room, and
I saw that too. I saw an open door coming from that southern direction.
but I didn't see any prisoners or anything like that in there. I didn't see any bones. Didn't see anything on the spit. So
Mhm.
they've got to be farther in. Do we keep going or just say the hell with it and let them deal with it? I don't care.
I think we
Mm,
need to find the people, honestly.
Of course.
um,
While they
now,
talk this out, I'm going to search the goblins.
They've got basic tools and such. They don't really have any loot on them.
Ah, bastards.
From my memory of that room, there was only the room and then the stairway that came up to the room, right? There wasn't any other paths.
There is another path. It actually, as you're coming up the stairs, there's a path like right directly south of you guys that kind of wraps around, and it seems like it might go over that bridge.
Okay.
I'm up for going to the bridge because now they're all the goblins are gone. Well, not all gone, but not here. We can, sneak in and see if we can find these people. Find the people, get them out. Bigger reward.
Maybe a couple people try to sneak around, so that way if like, because once y'all get to the bridge, and if y'all need help, then we might be able to have a chance to ambush that rest of the room. So instead of all of us coming up from one direction, we can come from two directions if we need to.
Well, the bridge is going a different direction than the other stairs.
Oh, I thought the bridge was connected to that ring.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Let's cross the bridge. We'll leave that. Let's hide the bodies, and let's cross that bridge.
That's why we throw the bodies over in the water because no one's gonna hear a splash, and they're gone.
Next to a waterfall.
Right. Just throw them in there. They'll float downstream. By the time someone sees them, we should be able to get in and out and done.
Hopefully.
I'll grab one of the bodies that I see, and I'll walk over to the water and toss it in.
I can try to push one in. There ain't no way I'm picking one up.
I mean, I can push. There ain't no way I'm picking up just because of height.
Yeah, we can push. Both of us can push one over.
I've got a +4 in strength, so I'm strong. I'm just not big.
Well, you don't have to be big. You're strong.
Well, I mean, okay. Let's see.
Tiny,
Let's see if I
strong
can pick it up.
Drag the little green stuff over and get him over the edge. That's how you get there.
All right.
Are we all gonna try and stealth?
Yep.
I don't know, buddy. Are you gonna stomp some more or what?
Now it likes me.
There you go.
Yay.
16.
I mean, that 17's better than the 13 I've been getting for my stealth.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I still just as good as the danged rogue.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I knew it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
I think you should stay back. You should stay behind about
3 stealths and then somebody wearing cowbells.
I'm a 7-foot big giant.
4 stealths and.
Just let me go first. You guys have attacks of opportunities, okay?
If you're 7 feet tall and you're in front, how the hell are we getting an attack of opportunity when they're gonna hear you?
He gonna be in the back.
Because they'll see him, then they won't see
Well,
you.
that's true. That's true.
You'd have to get past us to get to him.
Oh.
Y'all just be flanking on either side, and him just be in the middle, like banging pockets and pans. Hey,
Like, oh look.
Do you guys want me to go
Oh,
first?
that's
I can
I have
go
2
first.
coppers for anybody who wants to give me information.
I was thinking exactly that. Actually, I do have an idea.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I could.
And
use,
entertain ideas.
I could use Bee Spawn on the giant wolfy wolf. Have it possibly turn on the 2 goblins and maybe the master, depending on how well I do.
That's interesting.
But we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go cross the bridge and look for the kidnapped people.
Oh,
Which is up your alley. Which means if we find them when we can escape with them, then we can we won't have to kill anybody else if we're attacked.
oh, okay. I will. Katunk. Let's go.
There we go.
All right, you guys. you guys start making your way up and all like that, and sure enough, down this long tunnel, you guys notice that there is a bridge. As you guys start making your way across the bridge, you notice that uh,
I think I am stealth. Duh.
Somebody's singing the Crunk stealth song, right?
Exactly.
yeah, rickety bridge spans the passage connecting two tunnels that are 20 feet above the stream. So you see a tunnel across the way.
I see a tunnel across the way.
Do we see a dead goblin on the bridge?
Oh yeah,
So we step over the dead goblin and go towards the tunnel.
I'm gonna push the goblin off the bridge into the water.
The question is which tunnel? There were two.
so there's the tunnel you're coming from, and then the tunnel that it leads to.
Is that the same dead goblin I hit with my?
Yeah.
Rock,
Yep.
yes.
You see a rock laying right next to his head.
I'm picking up the bloodied rock.
Lucky rock.
Keeping it with me.
Lucky rock.
All right.
So
Crossing the
Kai now
bridge.
has a lucky rock.
Yep, let's go.
I like
into the
rocks.
tunnel.
Rocks are
All right.
cool.
So you guys make your way across
Rocks
the
are
bridge,
cool.
and you're going into the tunnel.
Yep.
So you guys make your way into the tunnel, and it just kind of like goes out, and it bends at a curve after a while, and you guys come and you notice that there's another room up ahead, and check, make sure I'm looking at the right thing. You notice that with the room, this large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. New word for me, escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. The air is hazy with the smoke of cooking fire and the pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblin.
An unwashed goblin.
There are 6 goblins that you notice that are inside this den. One of them obviously looks like a leader. The 5 ordinary ones are tending to the cooking fire in the lower part. And you notice that the leader had kind of, just barked some orders to them, telling them to keep working on the fire, and he goes back up into his area off the side there.
Alright. My process, if one is leading, probably.
I'm gonna tap on Vienna's shoulder, and
Not Vienna, that's a town in Italy. Austria, something like that.
Lily, how do you say your name?
Venna.
Vienna.
Vienna.
No,
I'm gonna
just
tap
Vienna,
on Vienna's-
not Vienna.
There's no I.
I'm gonna tap on Venna's shoulder, a little rhythmic tap, and point at the leader goblin and give her a couple more taps, and use a bardic inspiration.
I'm going to pull out my short bow and shoot said leader.
Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Before all of that,
Apparently, I'm now a Vienna sausage.
Don't worry, he does it to everybody.
Teal,
Yeah.
you notice that there is a human warrior that is being held prisoner in this chamber. He is securely bound on the southern ledge of the cavern. So that higher cavern up there, he's being secured on the ledge up there. And you've noticed that he is just beat to shit. He's like absolutely beaten. And you, with a closer look, you notice that it's actually Sildar Hallwinter.
Okay.
I keep walking because I don't notice the 4 stealthy people have stopped. And with my passive perception, do I notice the 5 goblins plus the goblins
Oh yeah,
there?
yeah. You've all noticed all this.
How high up is the ledge?
Let me double check on that real quick for you. 10 foot high.
So I can reach up, grab the ledge, and pull myself up then.
With you being 7 foot tall.
7 foot tall plus 3 feet from
Three,
one arm.
3 foot arm reach.
You could, but however, because as you're walking in, the goblins notice you, and they start yelling at each other, and so the 5 goblins immediately come after you.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to buy your human.
What?
By saying goblin.
The smaller ones look to the leader, and he yells at them and says, "Kill."
I give another extra double tap, tap, tap to Venom.
I use magic stone on my favorite rock.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Wow.
Everyone or just him?
Everyone.
21.
Even though you guys are stealth,
20. Haha. Come on, rogue.
Jesus. All right, so the goblins are coming after Tial, and Ara, it's your go.
Me first. Let's see. How far away is Big Bat, the leader dude?
He's about. Oh God, let me.
Is he within 30?
No, he's about 40 feet away.
Damn it. Okay, hold on a second. Future traits.
And he's also up on that 10-foot high ledge.
Alright. Okay, 10-foot high ledge.
Mhm.
I don't know if my bunny hop will let me do it. For height. Because it lets me go.
I can toss
Extra
you.
movement. I don't want to be we're not toss. We only toss halflings.
Dwarves, actually, but
Sometimes.
Hello, Elric.
Naked boy.
No, he's not naked.
Almost naked.
No, he's gonna pull up.
During each
Well.
turn, you can walk at least 5 foot.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
hop, rolling a d12 and moving
Where'd
that
you
many
go?
feet. Okay, so let's just. Is there any way to get up to that ledge that we see?
There are stairs on the far western side.
How much extra movement is that going to cost, distance-wise?
That would take about 25 feet for you to get up there. But at that point in time, you would be.
Is that going to be moving through the other goblin? Well, I'm still stealthing, so.
Yeah, it would. The goblins are. Yeah, it's a small area right there, and so you would have to work your way through the goblins stealthily.
Oops.
Is there enough room to go around them?
No.
Even how little I am?
Nope.
Jesus.
This lower area is pretty small.
little small.
Because my rabbit hop is like literally I'm hopping extra d12 movement. Trying to see if that's gonna help. Maybe not. Alright, so let's just start taking out the. Let's take out the little ones. Instead of my great axe, I'm gonna have my 2 hand axes.
Okay.
And so let's go for the first goblin closest to me. And swing with 1.
Oh man, just barely hits.
I know. And swing with the other.
Oh dang, just barely.
And there's 1 damage. And there's 2 damage. So total of 17.
It's dead.
Nice.
He just drops it out of nowhere.
Alright, and the next one would be Vinna.
Okay, so I got the inspiration cast on me.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my short bow to attack the leader.
Okay.
What does the inspiration do?
You can roll an extra d6.
Yep. If you
Okay.
You can add it to an ability
Ouch.
check, attack
10.
roll, or so you can
Add a D6.
add a d6. Oh yeah, add a d6.
So if you want to roll a d6, you can.
15.
Does not hit.
Damn
Oh,
it.
Wow.
Okay.
close.
Alright, and then I'm going to scroll up here, sorry.
Okay, me.
Galen. Galen, it's your turn.
All right, let's see what we got going on. Yeah. All right, another chill touch.
On one of the...
Is the leader still alive, or he die?
Yeah, oh, he's still up there.
He's up on the ledge. We can't reach him.
I can.
Well, ranged can. Okay.
Here we go. With a big 23.
Ooh.
That hits.
Come on. 1 point of.
So, a cold hand reaches out and just grabs him, and he yelps in pain a little bit, angry.
Chill tickle.
It's a chill tickle.
The chill boop.
Okay, it says on hit takes 1d8, plus he cannot regain. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Yep.
So I don't have to re-hit. Yay. Next.
Alright, then it's the goblins' turns. And since somebody's already made quick work,
I know what you're talking about.
one of the goblins swings at Tial and misses completely.
Yay.
One of them swings at. Let's see, I'm mapping you guys in my head at the moment. Aira, I got a.
He can see me?
Yeah, you attacked.
I thought it was the bunny
when
that
you
received the first
slaughtered
attack.
one, you know.
Nobody saw it coming.
You're no longer
That's
stealth
the
at
fact
that
y'all
point.
saw it. I mean, damn.
Alright,
And Aaron
22
just
to
suddenly
hit.
came out of the darkness and didn't hit.
Darkness. Well, how much?
22.
Fuck.
22 to hit. Not damage.
Yeah, I know. I hope to God it's not 22 damage, but yes.
Good lord.
God goblin.
You
Jesus.
take, oh shit, 8 damage.
Oh fuck.
Not bad. You can handle it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I can handle it. I just don't like being
Bunbury
at
and go.
20.
And there's 2 other ones that have bows. So one's gonna go ahead and fire one at TL
Hmm.
and miss again.
I'm trying to bribe them and they're not doing it.
And the other one's gonna go ahead and fire at Venna.
Okay.
Venna, how does a 14 do?
Nope. 15.
Woo.
Alright, and then the goblin leader is gonna go ahead and crouch down behind a stalagmite, concealing himself a bit.
Chicken.
The next one is going to be for Rigard.
Right. So the which goblin is closest to me? The one trying to attack TL or the one trying to attack Venna?
The one attacking Venna.
Okay. I'm going to draw my rapier and attack because I'm still stealthed, right?
Yes.
I'm going to do a stealth attack on the one attacking Venna.
Okay.
Stealth attack. Oh, yeah, you are stealth, yeah.
Not what I wanted to scroll. Does not hit.
All right. How far? Quickly, how far off are we on from hitting?
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Okay, well then, how about this? How many people can I see in front of me? 3 or 2?
There are a total of 4 goblins in front of you.
No, party members.
Party members in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 party members in front of you.
Then I'll use Fortune of the Many to give me 3 additional on my attack.
Does not hit.
That's all I could do.
Isn't inspiration a bonus action?
No, inspiration adds a D10 to damage.
I was asking if it's a bonus thing you can do. Bonus
It's
action, yep.
You should use inspiration on someone. Do you have to touch them?
No, it just has to be heard.
You should always be using inspiration if you got on whoever.
Yeah, I'll do another inspiration on Venna.
Okay. Venna, you are inspired again.
Okay.
And now it is.
I tell her, "You can do this. Get that help. You can do this."
Tial, it is your turn. You do have 2 goblins immediately in front of you, and you have 2 about 5 feet away from them that are firing bows. 1 that has already attacked you with the sword.
Alright. Let me look up something real quick. Oh.
Do you feel inspired, Lily?
Yes.
Alright, so I am going to do I suppose this seems to be a very important thing. I'm going to wild shape.
Okay.
And my wild shape's kind of weird, but I'm going to wild shape into the archer type. I don't know if you read my
Yes.
thing. You did? Okay, I'm going to do that. He takes into a starry form, and I turn into a beast. In this case, it's going to be a centaur. And I shine bright light within 10 feet radius and dim light in the additional 10 feet. The form lasts for 10 minutes, or ends early if I dismiss it, or incap die, or use the feature to. So, if I recall correctly, goblins need to roll for bright light up close. Yes, because dark vision.
No, bright light doesn't hamper dark vision. It just allows you see in dark. It sees you a bit better in darkness.
Only if it was like a daylight kind of thing, flash.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well,
There's be something more of like a drow or drow, however for them, they live in darkness, so their eyes have become accustomed to blinding dark. A bright light would hurt them, but dark vision, no.
okay. Can I see the guy hiding behind the stalagmite or no?
He's concealed.
completely?
Yes.
Or 3/4? Okay. How big is this stalagmite?
Let me read up on that. It's 15 feet tall.
Okay.
How wide?
5 foot. That's the space it takes up on this map here, so I'm going to say 5 foot.
Is the stalagmite isn't directly over top of us, is it?
No.
I'm gonna
It's-
shoot.
So
the
make
stalagmite.
sure I'm saying these words correctly. It's coming up from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was coming. Is that stalactite coming from the top?
Yes.
Yes.
God, I hate those 2 words.
It's English. Just English.
This
Right.
thing right there, like,
He's
tight
hiding
connection
behind a
way
rock formation
might
from the
on the
ground up.
ground.
It's a big old rock.
Yeah.
It's a little smooth. It's kind of weird looking. Smells funny like guano.
Okay, so I'm going to the goblins in front of me, do they have bows?
The ones directly in front of you have the one that attacked you has a sword.
And
There's
one
one
of
that
them attacked me that had a bow, right?
yeah, is about 5 feet away.
I'm only gonna take 1 attack of opportunity if I back away.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna back up then.
He's gonna swing it. Yeah. 22.
Yes, obviously.
I wasn't sure if your form changed your armor class or not.
I don't believe it does.
You take 6 points of damage.
Oof.
All right.
And then I'm gonna aim at the guy that was directly in front of me, and I'm gonna shoot it with my bow of starry centaurness.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. If it does. Okay, it does. Oh. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Boop. Oh. Does a 7 hurt?
Quite a bit. It's dead.
Okay. Things need to die.
Yes.
They attacked me. They need to die. Alright. That should be the end of my turn.
The round. Aira.
How many are left alive?
3 and the leader.
Oh, of course, the leader, because he's hiding like a little punk.
If you would just let me toss you.
You really don't want to be taught.
She's like, I trust nothing.
I don't. I'm such a skeptic.
Are you able to rage by chance?
Let me see. On 2, can I?
She's a barbarian. She can rage at 1.
Where's my? Yeah, but it's.
Well, are you limited on your rages?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get 1, but I can only get enraged twice. People need to quit messaging me on Facebook. I swear to God.
But it worked for 10 rounds each, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you take half damage without the whole thing, so rage.
Yeah, but I'm not too worried about my effect. I need something to get my ass up there to that damn leader. Because I could hack him half down pretty easily. If the dice like me. Because if not, it's going to take some time getting up the stairs and over to him.
I'd let the range people handle the leader and just try to take care of the immediate threat.
But he's hiding behind a stalagmite, and that just pisses me off.
You know what?
You would do the exact same thing if you were up there.
Hey, Myra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I won't toss you, but I can reach the top of it. So would you allow me to pick you up and put you up there?
You're just gonna gently place me on top of the ledge.
I will gently place you on top of the ledge.
That I will let you do.
Okay, you need to give me a path over there then.
Okay, so let's clear another goblin so that we can make a hole. Not initiative. What am I doing? Actions. There it is. And we still have the 2 axes out. Does it hit?
God, oh man. The goblin's dead.
Does it die?
Goblin's dead.
How much of a hole do we have to get around now?
Pretty good. You guys could make it over there.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright,
I
but
have to
Oh,
go
no.
on my turn.
I know, but the authorization has been given.
I can pick up Bunny. Got it.
Just not by the
and then Venna?
Okay, I'm still inspired, right?
Yep.
You've been
Okay.
re-inspired.
I'm going to try shooting the leader guy again.
He's fully
Or did-
concealed.
What?
He's fully concealed.
Fully concealed. Oh, I thought he was only partially. My bad.
No, fully.
Okay, I'll
Being
switch to
chicken
my short sword and I'll start hacking at whatever's close to me that is an enemy. Have to clarify that is an enemy.
Thanks for that clarification.
You're welcome.
What did you do to them, Rav?
I didn't do anything to them.
No, I've played with some D&Ds that or DMs that require you to be very specific of who you're attacking. Because if you
Yeah.
pull out your sword and just start hacking, then you're hacking your teammates.
Yeah, if they're closest, I've been there, done that.
Exactly. So
Enraged, and
the
I started
closest
swinging
So
my
there are
enemy.
2 archers. There are 2 archers left.
wonderful. I will
got
go
the
after
archer.
one.
Okay,
Okay.
kill him dead.
Nat 20.
You're killing him dead.
I am killing him dead.
He's dead.
Nice. Look at
You
that.
didn't even need that. Now the inspiration's still on you.
For 10
Yeah.
seconds.
You just didn't use it yet.
Yep.
Then the next one is Galen.
Alright, if I use all of my movement, would I be able to get to see the leader?
No.
Okay. Well, Mr. Goblin is gonna pay the evil price because the other guy pissed me off. Firebolt,
Okay.
13.
That hits.
1 point.
Okay.
So instead of a firebolt, kind of like a sparkler.
I hit you with a sparkler.
It's gonna burn a little bit anyway, damn it.
It will.
If it's a
Sparkler
goblin, if you throw a sparkler at somebody. You ever see throw a sparkler at somebody and see how they freak out? Goblin's probably thinking, what in the Jesus Christ?
Alright. Yeah, that goblin fires an arrow off into, whatever abyss there is. Like, literally, an abyss opens up, he fires into it, and we call it good. And then the leader notices that most of the goblins are gone, and so he quickly grabs the human and drags him over to the edge and yells out to you guys, "Truce, or this human dies."
Bruce or die? I'm not familiar with that game.
This human dies.
Yeah, how about Truce, put him back or we're gonna kill you.
That
Drop
thing back
him-
where you came from, or so help me.
Yeah, drop him, you die anyway, so pick one.
Why am I
is it
translating this?
Is it my turn now?
He's speaking in common.
Iggy.
Right now, at this moment, combat has kind of
Stop.
paused.
Okay. Because
Uh-huh.
I was going
Intermission.
to I'd like to try to charm him to surrender.
He.
Just so you know, he does have the human hanging over the edge, and you guys do know if he drops, he will die. Just a heads.
Okay, well, try charm.
Can I position myself to catch human?
Why didn't that do? What?
Right?
Oh no, he has to roll a will save against my
Oh,
charm.
look. Give me a second. It works.
He sounds so sad.
He sounds so dejected.
He's
You
so
don't want to hurt
disappointed.
him. If you hurt him, then we'll have to kill you. Bring him down safely to us, and just don't do anything else.
He's like, "You're right. Dead hostage bad." And he starts, bringing him around, and he brings him down the steps. The other goblin's like,
Come on over, buddy. Pull out some rope. Time to tie up some goblins.
You might want to read a little bit more into charm.
Okay. I'll just. Well, is tying him up with rope considered a harmful action?
Yes.
Yes.
Any kind of an action against the charm will break the charm.
Okay. Well, that's against him, not the other goblin, though.
The other goblin's nowhere near us.
Yeah.
He's still got his bow out, and if you try to come near him, he'll probably try to shoot at you. Because
Okay.
the leader has not.
Probably best for you to have the leader hand you the human.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to come all the way down
Yeah.
from this.
So he comes down and says, "Here, human. See,
Okay.
we truce."
We truce. You tell your buddy to come down too.
He motions to the other goblin. The goblin kind of lowers his bow. He looks at you and says, "We have no quarrel with you."
I take the human. I also heal the human.
Okay.
Yay.
Killed human.
Just for
Why you take human? Why not just take goods?
Hang
and
on.
leave human?
What was Galen saying?
nothing. I was gonna say, while they're talking, can I cast fireball?
I like the way he thinks.
Yemek replies to it. He says,
Human healed.
he says, Yemek wants to oust Clarg. Clarg, bad guy. He no good for goblins. Yemek become new boss.
Oh, you want us to help you stop him? Be bad boss?
Yes, kill him. Get rid of Clarg.
Okay. Is there anybody else that can help us get rid of Clark?
Send goblin help.
Okay, and we'll all go attack Clark very soon, like right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let him do what he needs to do, and I assume that we are going to go follow them over to the other area, and I guess wait to go up and attack Clark.
By the way, Rav, that cure wounds was for human.
Okay, he's doing much better.
I'm doing much better.
Yay.
I'm going to also do cure wounds for myself.
Okay.
And not do quite as good, but still good.
Okay.
More heart went into healing the stranger.
Sildar is still bound, and you guys notice that he does not have the armor that he was wearing previously, or even a weapon.
I
He knows where
unbind
his
him.
stuff is.
I unbind human.
Okay, he's unbound now.
Can you stand?
Yes, I'm feeling better. Thank you.
I'm gonna turn around to the group in case there's people not paying attention to the conversation with the broken English, and be like, okay, we're gonna help him attack that other guy that we saw over there. So that way maybe we can reduce their forces and increase our attacking power. Does that sound right? I think that sounds right. And I turn to the human guy. Can you fight? Or do
Still
we need
weak. They were beating me for a long while. I don't know if I'd be able to be viable in a fight.
I'll go ahead and you cast a healing word on him. So
Thank you,
he's-
adventurers.
Okay, Rigard. Think for a minute. No armor.
Uh-huh.
No weapon.
Uh-huh.
He's probably has exhaustion.
Uh-huh.
And you want him to go fight that.
I mean, he can pick up a
Are you
bow.
out of your mind?
He can pick up a bow. He can stand in the back.
Exhaustion.
Yeah,
You're
exhaustion
Going
is it.
at disadvantage for everything.
Are you
He's just
strong enough that you
shooting
can?
us.
If we pointed you in the right direction, do you think you could get out of here?
Yeah, I believe I could make my way to the exit.
There, see, we can get him down to the plateau, and then point him in the right direction as we go take care of the other guy.
Yeah, it's
Did-
that way.
Do you know what they did with your armor and weapons?
They took them away along with Gundren.
What's a Gundren?
The dude who's paying you.
Oh, okay.
Rav
Your
is so
boss.
I
amused
would
by
like
your
to
shit.
remind everybody that my intelligence is at a -1, but my wisdom's pretty good.
I think your intelligence in IRL is dropping as well.
Hey, leave me alone. I haven't had
In
anything
fact,
to drink.
I think that's actually a good stopping point right there for us to go ahead and stop for the night because it's almost 9:30.
Yeah, you
Did I get a name of this goblin that's trying to take on
You
the other
have
one?
work.
I do have work tomorrow.
I don't.
Yeemik.
no.
Yeemik.
Yeemik?
Yeemik.
He's a Yeemik. Someone understands
And
puns. I like it.
the leader, how do you spell the leader's name that he's trying to take on? Kurnock?
Clarg.
Clark.
Not Crunk.
I like
Clarg.
Kronk better.
How do you
No.
spell Clark?
No,
KLARG.
he's officially Kronk. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Just like-
I look forward to the next one.
And just
You
like
know?
Vienna is now Vienna. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
So my charm is going to work on him for the next hour.
Yes.
So as long as we don't attack him, the charm doesn't wear off, or is it if he's attacked? Period.
I believe it's attacked. Period.
No,
It's
if he
attack-
gets with charm, if he gets hit, cause any damage, when I get charm is broken.
Alright, so it's any damage. So maybe he should escort our warrior companion out of the cave.
No.
Because if we go into this battle with the big bad and then he gets hit and he turns, we're
Well, I
gonna
think it's his best interest as well that we're helping him.
No, see, charm,
if he's charmed he doesn't care.
right?
Yeah, he's working
But
for
if,
us.
if he gets hit,
He's not gonna be charmed anymore and he's gonna be pissed off at
He's
us.
not our friend. He's a goblin. Goblin's gonna go on the side of the bugbear. Bugbear and goblin are gonna whoop our ass.
Right. I guess whenever we get down there, we'll get him to escort him out, and then when he's done, come back around to the party, and whatever goblins he musters to come with us, we'll use them as the like, hey, go up there, go distract them, and uh,
I
and
just
then do
needed
a
you to
surprise
know.
attack, and then
I
we'll
love you.
attack, and eventually after he escorts out the other guy and comes back around, if he happens to, you know, attack or get attacked, then we can deal with it at that point.
Or, well, no, the bridge isn't hold the goblin. It's not gonna hold the bugbear. I think get the guy in the bridge, and use whatever to start the flood and wash his ass down the stream. But he can't. We can't get him on the bridge.
All right.
He's too heavy.
Alrighty, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop there for now, like I said,
Okay.
and we'll pick up from where we left off next time.
And next time is
Well, while we're doing that, is there any way that we can turn? How long is a short rest?
has to be an hour.
Damn.
1
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I was gonna say, can we take a short rest?
Yeah, I have no spell slots, so
Well, I
Yeah, the
mean,
only
I
thing- the only
guess.
thing you could do is use your hit dice to get some hit points back. But a short rest is an hour. Long rest is at least 7.
I mean, I still have some a first level slot, but I've been, you know.
I mean, we
Well,
could
I
do
have
a short rest for an hour so that y'all could get back
Well, the
some.
problem is that the charm on the on Evic would wear off in an hour.
We
you get
get
real quiet.
well, but if we could get him to go ahead and escort him out while we rest,
We
that-
don't need him anymore.
yeah,
Okay. I mean,
that way it kind of works for both ways.
yeah. If he's escorting him out and then he comes back to us while we're resting and his rest burns off at the end of our short rest,
his charm.
his charm burns off, then we might be, we'll finish him off then.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone.
Night,
All
Crow.
right.
Good
Night, Crow.
night. All right. I hope you guys had a lot of fun today. Thank you very much for coming and joining. I'm not sure if I will be live. Oh, yeah, I will. I'll be live tomorrow with Minecraft. And we will have more people joining us tomorrow. It will be lots of fun. So don't forget to come join us. Thank you very much, guys. Good night, my beans.